You are my one and Namra. Here we are, back again. Happy Monday, everyone.
Yes. Welcome to Mondays with Garrett and Steve. I want to make sure all the mics are working. Somebody comment mics are working. Because, nope. Yep. There we go. I miss my TriCaster. I miss having 5,000 buttons. I have fucking 2 buttons and I'm more confused than ever with this current setup.
Oh, we're good. We're doing good.
Mics are working. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And video must be working because I think they can see us. Whew. Fuck, it's hot in here. It's not as hot as it is in the hellhole, the Drudio.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I love that Drew helped us out with all that, but boy, do I wish he did not live in a hole in the ground.
Well, he doesn't live there.
He didn't live there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying he lives in a hole in the ground, so he's used to just pure sweat box.
Yeah.
No fucking air conditioning.
No ventilation. No. Yeah, AC or anything. No. There were fans, I guess, but
they were pushing hot farts.
It was passable though. It was worth it for the show. It was a fun place that everyone was there.
Well, let's start the show off today with our announcement, I guess we'll call it. Ooh. We're going to announce this.
We're merging with Compound Censored.
And by merge, we mean we're going to go over there. In the process, me and Garrett might actually get redundant, laid off. But our names will be at Compound Censored.
Nice.
Us actually being there and working for human cash dollars? I don't think so.
They had a little problem today during Anthony's show. I was disappointed.
What were you disappointed about?
Like apparently the app went down and they had to like stream to Rumble as a backup and everything.
Oh, shucks. God. That stinks. Fuck, I'm so sad that happened. I wish it didn't. I wish that they just had a really perfect show every day and nothing ever went wrong and everyone made tons of money.
Me too.
I just pray for that. That's what I think about every day. But anyway, I'm sorry, did you have more sarcastic, shitty things to say about our never employer and our former employer?
So I did the Tom Shalhoub show and I was talking about it again. And
That's
it's just
right.
Like brings up feelings and memories. And yeah.
The Tony Shalhoub show, starring Monk. Now, I don't know, the more time that passes, the more I'm just like, well, whatever. Anthony was done and Gavin was like, you know how we can make money? Shed this extra weight.
Yeah, it all makes sense.
Steve will go home and he'll gain some extra weight by eating Shake Shack last night. But yeah, I'm like, I find it harder and harder to continue being bitter.
Yeah. When I did this interview, he wanted to talk about the firing, but I kind of just like glossed over things because what's the point? And he brought up that like I said during Mouse's interview, I don't want to work for Gavin or see him anymore. And I was like, and he kind of defended Gavin. He was like, what did you expect Gavin to do? You guys were getting these salaries and stuff. And I was like, yeah, no, you're totally right. Like we understand why he did it. It's just the way about he did and all that stuff.
He didn't need to be a part of that at all.
No.
That's why we're mad.
Because
Anthony could have just, even over Zoom if he wanted to, he could be like, listen, guys, I'm going to Censored and this is going to be it.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be, hey, big meeting. Gavin's coming in for a big meeting. Like, what the fuck is that? Why? I still can't wrap my head around the logic behind, other than Anthony just didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
He was just like, hey, Gav, since we're buddies, we're work buddies now. Can you just take care of this thing for me? Can you just let my staff go?
I'll give you half my company if you just let my staff go. Yeah.
I'll give you all my subscribers. However fucking you can dip into the till, however much you want. I don't even care. Just please, I am bad with confrontation. I hate awkward situations. Can you just tell everyone who's with their puppy dog eyes to fuck off and get the fuck out of my building? Please. And he did, and it worked. we're done.
We're not bitter about it anymore.
Nope. That we're rooting for them. I hope that they can make some more money. They deserve it.
Mhm.
And salute to nothing but continued success.
Not to
Fucking
interrupt our
cocksuckers.
big announcement, but other not compound, but podcast network news. Gas Digital is like getting rid of part of the problem, but not really.
They're getting rid of it?
Like it's not going to be on Gas Digital anymore. It's going to be on partoftheproblem.com, powered by Gas Digital.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I think it's because a lot of Dave's fans don't want to subscribe to Gas Digital just to get Dave's show. So it's a way to get Dave, his fans, like, you know, they can watch without having to subscribe to Skanks or whatever. I don't know.
Why not though? Why don't they want to subscribe to?
Lewis did some spaces on X today. What a stupid sentence. He did a spaces on X, and I listened to it, and I don't know if it's like the audio on X, but he sounded like he had a really bad lisp. Does he have a lisp at all? Like, is that a thing you've know? I've never noticed that.
Puerto Rican rattlesnake. I've never heard him say snake, so it's not something I recall.
It must have been on the X audio, but yeah, they got like 3 new shows. Maddie Smith, that's some woman, I don't know, but Lewis was all about her, and then Violent J from Insane Clown Posse, right?
Mr. Fago.
Yeah, he's got a show now, and then one other show. Oh, I think it's Lewis and Big J, like a storyteller show or whatever. But yeah, part of the problem's like leaving Gas, kind of.
But they're going to be gas powered.
He powered by
like
gas.
A lawnmower. That's an interestingly retarded development that I don't care at all about.
And he said now the part of the problem.com will have tiers like Patreon, but it's not Patreon. And they have a top tier of $250 where you get to have like private meetings with Dave. How sick will he get at that soon?
What kind of, sick degenerate fuck would pay that $250 just to have a Zoom meeting with Dave where you jerk off the whole time? Are they timed meetings? Does he have to stay through the whole, like, it's a half hour and you got to stay. And this is all I want to do. I just want to look at you and beat my meat, Dave. There's stuff like that.
Now I want to sign up for that tier.
I would pay $250, but and it's probably like our Garrett and Steve Grease Club, where you can just grease your way in for a flat rate $250, and then you pull back as soon as you jerk off in front of him. He's probably going to ban you from it to that. But yeah, that's the thing with giving people that much input and taking that much time of yours. We've already had it, and I don't know if we're going to do it tonight or if we're going to actually try to do it on like Rumble or something, but we have our Booth Boy tier where we say you can send us anything. And we already have our first anything. It was, of course, Mr. Fitzy.
Yeah.
Who famous for his phone call where he screamed at Anthony to fix it. He sent us, I think it's a worm going up a guy's dick hole. From motherless.com.
Yeah. Well, that's all you need to say is motherless.com. I haven't seen one video on there that I think it's worse than eFucked.
Yeah.
It's like it's just raunchy stuff you shouldn't see ever in your life. I don't know.
Snuff stuff, people dying, people getting worms up their cock hole. So maybe we'll just do a play-by-play and describe it to you people on YouTube, or maybe we'll wait till we have our uncensored chat ready to go, and then we'll get that going. But yeah, but that's the thing. When you give people a little doorway like that, they're gonna fucking just stick their dick in it, and you have to look at their penis.
Wow, though, so that's Fitzy with the worm going up his dick?
That's Fitzy with the dick worm. Very excited for that. But yeah, I'm going to sign up for that $250 tier. Well, once I have $250 to my name, I'm now homeless and on the streets, and when I'm not watching my son, I'm out sucking cock for money. So times are tough, but maybe we get that 90-10 split with Gavin on my cock sucking money. Maybe I can give 10% of the fucking what I scrape off of people's balls in New York City.
Yeah, not bitter at all. Yeah, just moving on. We're fine.
Listen, it straight up logically makes sense.
Yeah.
I cannot deny it. It makes perfect sense why they would do it.
Uh-huh.
I just don't fucking care, and it sucks for me. The thing makes the most sense. Sucking for me makes me mad. I don't give a shit if it's for the best for everyone else. Suck me.
But we have our big announcement, or a big announcement, like our big meeting.
Our bigger announcement. Yeah. So we had a big power meeting today with our hardcore finance guys, and they said it would behoove us, hardcore financially, that we do the show same time every day, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, Monday through Thursday, with our Monday and Wednesday shows being every show streamed for free, but Monday and Wednesday staying free on YouTube, and Tuesday and Thursday being Patreon exclusives, as well as Wednesday, as long as it is okay with Drew at the Drudio, we do every Wednesday show from the Drudio with him, Luby, Gino, and whoever else we can get to come.
Yeah.
That might be our guest day.
I like it. I saw someone comment that they're poor and want us to keep the Tuesday, Thursday episodes up a little bit longer before we unlist them. Thoughts on that? I mean, you're getting 2 free episodes.
2 freebs. I mean, I'm not opposed to leaving them up for until like this at some point the next day or something.
Next day or something, yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I don't think that's a big deal. Most people that sign up for our shit just want to support us anyway. They're not like they don't get that annoyed and upset. Like, why is everybody else getting this shit for free? What am I paying subscription for? We would see that at Compound when Anthony would do his Monday show for free and then not do a show for the rest of the week because he either didn't feel like it or he had some doctor's appointment or something. So yeah, I just remember reading comments. What the fuck am I paying for? This guy does a free YouTube show that doesn't show up for the rest of the fucking week. I'd rather spend my $8. And then once they get to the part where it's $8, it's like, go ahead.
Go ahead.
We're not, I mean, we'd love to keep you, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, $8 a month. 30 cents a day.
Speaking of Anthony, do we want to play his video?
Sure.
Because, and I'm looking forward to this. Maybe we'll have him on a Wednesday. If you know,
you think Gino could handle it?
I think we're gonna have to put duct tape around Gino's head and mouth and tell him to shut his goddamn mouth, or he's gonna get the fucking goods. But no, yeah, he can handle it.
Yeah,
I think he'd be fine. Let's get this going. Here we go. Come on, you fucking. There it is. But yeah, here's the boss talking about us.
Will you go on Garrett and Steve? Of course I will. Those guys pump out shows though at times and day. I have no idea. If they asked me and said, "Hey, can you be available at this time to come on the show?" In a second, I'd be on their show. Will you go on Garrett and Steve?
What was he answering chat questions now?
What
was that?
I mean, he's got a 90-10 split with Gavin. or probably he might have 70-30. I don't know how good his deal is. But yeah, it looks like he's getting super chats.
What's with the South Carolina flag?
That's a good one. I don't know. I mean, he's living in South Carolina now. I guess that's
I know, but is that a new part of the set? Or is that
no, that's definitely an overlay that's
censored,
like on
that
the
in?
screen, yeah. Although I guess, yeah, I don't know if he's doing this on his own or if Censored did that. But
Wow.
I'm very into the idea of having him on very soon.
Yeah.
Before we say any more and fuck it up.
I'm just trying to think, like, I mean, do we just have him on, or we have to like have some sort of bit to do with him or something? Even though he's not a big bit guy, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
we'll do Jocktober with him. We'll listen to fucking what's that fat lady's name that they abused to the point where she was gonna kill herself? Not Shepherdini.
Tyra Banks?
No, not Tyra Banks.
E-Rock?
Almost. No, Terry Clifford.
Oh God.
Maybe we'll play old Terry Clifford clips. Just be like, remember when you did this? That was awesome. That's what we should do. We should just have an O&A clip day where we
Yes.
play old O&A clips for 5 minutes to 10 minutes at a pop. And then at the end, we'd be like, oh, God, you remember that? That was
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Oh, jeez. I love that one.
What if we did like a quiz show or something, but like of Anthony's bits?
He would love that.
No, of Anthony's, and it'd be like, and then we will stop the tape and like, what was your joke here or something like that? As I don't know, that could be good. I'm trying to think if it would work, but
What, like when he did Curse Man?
or when he did like Dice Man or something, or like Dice, whatever Dice bits he did. Like there were some famous kind of lines in it, and I wonder if he could remember them, or I don't know. Maybe it is dumb.
Yeah, we'll pull up his tweet from that day that the black woman hit him in Times Square when he was taking pictures of scaffolding. This blank did blank. Fill in the blanks, Anthony. He's gonna get us demonetized from YouTube.
That's a good point.
Maybe that'll be another a paywall Rumble show. Oh, I like this.
Yeah, I'd have them all. Yeah,
Random chat I just saw. Have him pick his favorite E-Rock jingle.
Yeah, I mean, I could listen to them all again.
I recently listened to that episode all over again, and yeah, I could do that. Very funny. I could do that all day.
Yeah, what was it? Was it Sean O that would write all the good songs?
Oh, I don't specifically remember who wrote what. I just remember E-Rock's a dinosaur marching, marching. E-Rock's a racist trivia. That's a good idea, Fitzy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that.
Well, we have time. He said on his show he'd come on. That doesn't actually mean that it's going to happen anytime.
He's good at coming on podcasts, though.
No, yeah,
yeah,
definitely. I just we got to give that. We got to let that breathe.
I just don't want him to come on and be like, "Hey, miss you." Okay, so yeah,
I do.
Where it's just awkward.
Yeah, because we both just sit here. So, what's new? What
you been up to?
See any blacks down there yet? No, huh? Jeez. What a life.
We got any super chats?
We have a bunch of super chats. I don't know if we want to. All right, let's just get to those.
I feel like we need to get through them in some interval just because.
Yeah, if I don't. Yeah, we'll do super chats now before we start doing videos, stories, and things of the like. Chad's missing upper lip. Steve's putting on unemployment weight for sure. I stopped eating good. Like I said, I had Shake Shack yesterday, and I've been on a fucking snack attack for the past couple days.
What's your smoking weed schedule like now? I find I'm smoking a lot less weed.
Oh yeah, smoking a lot less. I'm smoking 2 to 3 times a day.
Yeah, not like it's because of money reasons or anything. It's just like, yeah, I'm not even busier, kind of.
We
or
used
I
to
don't know.
sit in the booth and dome that shit out.
That's why you should just be sitting there. And
we just sitting there. I'm just like, well, if I'm just gonna sit here, might as well get me some weed. And then as I'm sitting, I just fucking light up a bowl 4 or 5 times a day. Yeah, I would smoke between the dump in hot water and on my way out the door at like cutting audio. I would smoke like every 20 minutes, every half hour at least. Like, because I would just
a hit or something.
Like just a hit. I wouldn't be fucking like rolling up a full joint, smoking it, and be like, all right, where's the next one? It would be one hit and then put it away. Now I go outside, I do my 1 or 2 hits, and that's it until like the sun goes down. Like I'm fucking. It's not really happening as much anymore. And part of it is because some of what happens when you lose your job and you're not sure of your future is you are in constant anxiety attack mode.
Yeah.
And every time I smoke, if I'm not in like a perfect good mood and I am not worrying about something in particular at the time,
it comes up.
It's everything times 1,000. This fucking stupid ass drug that's supposed to make you feel good and not worry about stuff and feel all right, man. I don't know why Jamaicans aren't just constantly
paranoid
in a state of fucking just like, "Ah!" They're all so high all the time and have such fucking nothing going on. It's like, why aren't they freaking out? 'Cause
Yeah.
every other time I smoke, I have a mild panic attack. I don't bring it up to anyone. I go about my day as if nothing's happening.
Yeah.
But in my mind, and my chest gets tight, I feel like I'm about to my head's gonna fucking explode.
There is always that like one situation during a high where you're like, oh, did I get dizzy or something, or what's going on, or why is my foot hurt all of a sudden, or yeah, there's something weird. Yeah, you're right. But
It's not even something weird. It's straight up just remember to breathe.
oh, you get the breath.
Remember, you gotta breathe. Yeah. And the funniest is when I have food awaiting me, like ice cream sandwich or something, and I'm like, I'm gonna smoke a little bowl. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna eat my food, and I smoke, and I come back in, and I'm just like, I'm not hungry anymore. What am I doing with my life? I have a kid. What the fuck am I doing? And I just start losing my mind and eating my snacks, furthest thing from what's going on in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But then, give it 20 minutes, a half hour, come right back down to earth. And then I'm nice and high. And I'm like, well, no time to think about that now. I have ice cream waiting.
Perfect.
And it gets me back into, let's not worry about stuff until it's time to really, really worry about stuff.
Until it's too late.
It's way too late. And we're already don't have a job. Why didn't we do this a year ago?
That was another thing Tom Shalhoub brought up. He was like, did you amass like an email list of all the people you contacted to get, to have? I was like, no, I didn't plan anything. Like I did this. Yeah, I wasn't thinking, even though I thought we were going to get fired or eventually, I didn't prepare for it at all.
Well, that's the thing about how we thought this was coming since Anthony announced moving to South Carolina. Basically, since Dave Landau left, we all had this like, ooh, shit, we might all be out of a job fairly soon.
Yeah.
Then a year or two passes, and we're like, all right, seems like we got a little bit of time. And he's probably going to give us a little bit of warning, so we know, like, clear out your desk.
Yeah, then we could.
But this time. And then it happened
out in the week.
That day. And we were like, oh, fuck. We were just getting something going with all this Garrett and Steve stuff. Super chat number 2. Fitzy, call Gino and tell him he's Gene. You want to do it?
You first. Yeah.
I got it. I'd love to call Gino. Tell him he's Gene. I'm surprised we're like 20-something minutes in. Actually, you know what? This super chat is from 8:06. So this was supposed to happen 6 minutes in.
You might be at the Drudio still, right?
Probably. He's probably got his phone on him. He always
They might still be stream sniping us. Wow. It's over, folks. He gave up.
I'll leave him a voicemail. I'll leave him a scathing voicemail.
The Garrett and Steve show started. Let me Steve, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Gino. You're Gene.
You're switching it up on me, aren't you? That's wrong.
Nope. I think I heard Fred Rubino in the background.
Yeah, I was gonna say poor Drew doesn't have Gino and Fred at his place right now.
Oh God, his fucking ears, all that Italian noise in that small hot space, all the hand moving and the yelling and the fucking marinara and the spaghetti. Dude, it's already hot in there with all this fucking Italian stuff going on and the fucking yelling.
Good luck, Drew.
His ears and the level of heat in there, there's gonna be a walkout.
You had to deal with it in the dump all the time. When Fred would come in for hot water, and then they'd just be yelling at each other in the lobby the whole time.
Dude, it was incredible. I would be sitting there talking into a microphone. The people which the setup for the dump was a little weird, but I just liked that I had my whole station, TriCaster, and I could throw up videos and do whatever I wanted. But so I'd be listening to people in the studio talking through their microphone, coming out of a speaker to me in the booth, but I wouldn't be able to hear them because there's just gabagoo, all this fucking WAP screaming going on in the background. And It was the only thing that ever like made me furrow my brow and go, seriously? You guys shut the fuck up
a little bit.
I get it. You're both full of ragu. You fucking love each other.
They don't have inside voices, neither of them.
And they're just, you think, something important was being said. No, just pure retard talk from two stinky, sweaty, greasy Italians. Well, anyway, those two Italians, they're not here at the Wop's Nest, like me and Garrett, which for this studio, I think it's an appropriate name.
The Wasp Nest?
The Wop's Nest.
Yeah.
It's where I lay my head at night and where my wife tries to get sleep while there's a retard screaming in the dining room with his friend.
That's true.
Facing her doorway. Anywho, back to super chats. And then should we do producers bits or should we do some videos that I have saved?
Oh, you have videos too?
Just nonsense.
I feel like we should get a producer bit in there right away because they're producers.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
But first, Derek of Rivia. Please react to burning comedy anime. 1 ep a week. Excuse me?
Excuse me? What does that mean?
Burning comedy anime? So, okay. Consider it done. I don't know what that is.
I'm going to try to look it up.
But that'll be, that's going to be our show. That's going to be all we talk about every day. The burning comedy anime.
It doesn't even make sense. Burning comedy. Oh, it's season. It's called Burning Comedy. Seasons 1 and 2. So there's 2 whole seasons.
Do you think they talk like this to the show, or do you think it's maybe different doing Japanese or doing big Chinese thing? What the fuck? Oh, it's purely in Japanese. So they're like us. They just go kabaddi, 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 kabaddi. We're looking at they're Japanese, they're anime. They're like white anime characters, and they're all just going kabaddi, kabaddi, kabaddi.
It's the exact anime you would expect from Japan. Like it doesn't look any different, but yeah, they're all saying comedy. We gotta look into that. Thank you. Who's that?
Thank you, Derek.
Derek.
That is a good suggestion. Next chat. I get this wrong every week. No
Noise, dude.
No noise, dude. Love the Booth Boys. Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Too.
That's really nice. Thank you.
I miss taking phone calls because we don't get to tell people we love them anymore.
You have that Google Voice number. I keep forgetting to bring that up.
But that's attached to my real phone. I don't know how to.
So what if they call it and you? Oh, so your real phone will start ringing all the time. What do we have to get, like a burner phone?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could only set it to work for 2 hours or something.
Yeah, what if you set it to? Yeah, there's gotta be a way you could like turn it off.
Yeah,
and be like voice off, and then when we turn the show on, turn the voice on.
I guess like I could definitely just give it out, and then if someone calls, but that's the thing. Like if they call, will I know it's from the Google Voice number, and I could just ignore it, or am I going to pick up and then
call Brie Olson with the Google Voice number? And if she picks up, be like, "Hey, so what comes up when I call you? Is it this number or my number?" I mean, I'm all for the Gino Bisconti method of give the number out and see what happens later.
That's true.
There's nothing better than that, because people want to call in. People want us to tell them we love them, and I would feel terrible not.
Okay, here we go. Now I got to figure out how to find my number.
I could literally see
Brie Olson.
The only thing I could see is the top of your fucking text chat just says Brie Olson. And would you write just a smiley face? Hey, hello, hey, yo. Crying face, smiley face. Perfect. Oh man. Well, yeah. Well, we'll figure that. We don't have to figure it out right this second,
Okay.
unless you want to give out the number,
That's what I was trying to do.
and then we'll see how it works.
see
Because
how
I'd
it
love to
works.
take phone calls. I miss that is one of the things I miss about the studio is having a booth Drew and a booth Luby, having unlimited access to whatever videos and porn and bullshit we want to watch, and a phone line where people can call in drunk and really waste a lot of time and bother us downright, quite frankly, just bug us, and then we hang up and say I love you.
So I haven't found my number yet, but there is a do not disturb that I could put on and off. That's
So we can,
perfect.
we're absolutely giving the number out right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
as soon as you figure out what it is.
Ready?
Ready. Everybody get your pens, pencils, and paper. Take this phone number down.
917
917
512
512
5684.
5684.
Oh boy.
Here's an idea I have. Hold on. Here we go. Instead of
go.
call now, what's the number again?
917
917
512
512
5684.
5684. Done. Now, let me get rid of this. Thank you. It's already ringing. And there's the phone number. Hey, by the way, no prank calls. We're not into that.
Hello?
Oh, it's beeping.
Hello? Joyce?
Joyce Gamey?
Joyce Oyer? No, 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 I don't know what that was.
Well, 0 for 2.
Yeah. Oh boy, I got a text message already.
What's that say? Oh, zoom in with your phones, people. It's the magic word. All right, we got 2 calls right off the bat. That was pretty good. It seems like it broke immediately because it's not ringing anymore. Oh, here we go. Another call. Put on speaker.
Hello? Do I have to hit 1?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, who's there?
Hi, Garrett. It's Kristen, and I just wanted to say love you guys.
Love you too, Kristen.
Oh, I love you, Kristen.
All
Oh,
right.
boy.
Love you so very much. Have a great night.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
You're the greatest. Love you. Oh, boy. You got to press 1 for every time they fucking call. There's like 4 people on hold already.
Hello?
Hello.
Who is this?
This is Dan. How's it going?
What's up, Dan?
Is it working?
It's working.
We can hear you, Dan.
All right. I can't hear what you guys are saying on the. I'm watching it on my phone and calling from another phone, so it's all fucking weird.
Yeah, we're not really saying much because we're listening to you talk.
Oh well, that makes sense then. My apologies.
Damn, that thing's beeping. Oh, we may have fucked up with this.
All right.
Yeah, I thought about that.
No, not you.
Not you, Dan. Thanks for calling. We love you.
We love you.
Yeah, love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh boy, that thing's beeping a lot.
I got a move out N-word. Gino is gay. Hey, Garrett. Hi, Garrett. This is Steve. This is Beck. I'm shipping you bottle tomorrow. Ooh. Thank
you, Beck.
Oh, I got a text message. Call Gino and tell him he's gay.
The Beck thing. So Beck is a Garrett and Steve Grease Club member. He's a top tier supporter. He threw us $100 for the grease. He also is mailing us a bottle of THC.
You could do that?
It's like a THC drink. It looks like a bottle of vodka. He sent me a picture of it, but if I remember it correctly, instead of saying 20 proof or whatever, it says like 20% THC.
Oh.
And he said it was good. So I told him we give it a taste test on one of the shows.
Do I answer?
Of course, you have to answer. We just gave out the number. Yes, you have to answer that one.
Hello.
Hi, it's Michael Gavin LA.
What's happening, Mike?
Nothing. I miss you guys so much.
Yeah, we miss you too.
Yeah. It doesn't feel the same.
I hear ya. Are you watching us on YouTube though? So it's kind of the same.
Yes, I am.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I am. I sent you a super chat about, did you hear about Severance John making a claim that Donald Trump's assassination was set up?
That guy's an idiot.
Do you think it was set up, Mike?
No, I don't think it was.
You don't think it could have been an inside job a little bit? Because how does someone get access to this exact position, bring a ladder, climb up on a rooftop, and maneuver a gun into position to shoot the president with no one who's in charge of security noticing or acting in any way until he's already fired several shots?
And 2 minutes before, people were pointing at the roof saying there's a guy with a gun up there.
And all of a sudden, by the way, this guy's got no social media history. He has no background on the internet at all, basically, except for the fact he recently registered as a Republican. And they have his cell phone, but they can't get into it. Really, Mike? You think nothing is fishy? You work for the deep state.
No, I want to know, you guys, like, I miss coming to the studio. Can I hang around with you guys? I mean, can I come on to the show? Or can you guys,
We could do something. Maybe a Wednesday or something.
Definitely not on Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, but maybe a Wednesday. It's a good point.
Yeah.
The only man I'll allow in this house is Mike Bichetti.
no, what time?
Well, hold on. We got to work it out and see. We'll let you know, but we could definitely have you on Zoom or something one time. That's
Oh,
cool
of course.
too.
Yeah.
If you do that, all right. Yeah, maybe we'll do like a porn update with Michael Gavin Ali.
Yeah, we'll watch porn with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. or talk about, well, that's the beginning who I'm just pissed off at.
Yeah, you tell him.
You mad at me, Gav? Why are you mad?
No, I just feel like, that he took your jobs away, but hey, look, it's whatever.
He took her gerbs. Yeah, and you know why he did it, Mike? He did it for money.
I know.
What a greedy jerk.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? I had
This for now.
10 amazing years listening to the show.
Thank
hanging
you.
around with you guys and
10 years. Now they're all dead.
Character.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Michael.
All right.
Michael
Yeah.
G.
We'll reach out to you.
Yeah, we'll reach you.
All right. Sounds good.
We'll give you a reach.
All right.
Love you, Mike.
Love you too, guys.
Wow.
I love you.
I love
Wow. You say I love touching your ass?
I don't know what that last part was.
Oh my God.
Had a lot of missed calls. Looks like we have a lot of missed calls.
A lot of texts. I didn't expect all the texts. So why don't we? Oh,
Oh, the phone's ringing again. We might, yeah.
I have to put it on Do Not Disturb for a second.
Yeah, we might get back to the phones after
Hello?
Yo, dude.
Fitzy?
No, Schwartzman, Jimmy Schwartzman.
Oh, Jimmy, what's going on? Are you
Sound
walking
different.
dogs?
No, what's the deal with Jimmy Schwartzman? Was he always crazy?
No.
More eccentric?
I remember that video of him when he was younger, the Come to the Cabaret. He seemed extremely well put together and,
Yeah.
not a weirdo at all. And actually, I have it backwards. Apparently, back then, he was a raging drunk and had to quit drinking.
And he had sex with the puppeteer of Oscar the Grouch or something like that.
That was more, yeah. He didn't text me today yet. What was my last text with Jimmy Schwartzman? Here we go. Oh, you guys have been hitting it out of the park. This is from Thursday. You guys have been hitting out of the park. Keep enjoying what you're doing. I will donate some money when I get there. Is this is the slowest time of year for me with the dog walking, but I hope you guys keep kicking away and having fun. You've been able to develop your own voices with Compound Media, and the camaraderie was beautiful to see. I was only joking about coming over. I really didn't know where it was, but the pizza was so beautiful to see, and everybody hanging out. Keep plugging away. I'm never going to get proper sleep with you guys on. It's the best. Well, thank you, Jimmy. Those are really nice
That
words.
was really nice.
And we changed the show schedule so everyone could get proper sleep.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna get. We wrap up around 10, and then we all go to bed. Garrett sleeps over. He sleeps in the same room with my son.
Yeah.
They
In the
cuddle
same
in
bed.
and they cuddle in his crib. Garrett kind of has to hook his legs up, but it works because he has those beautiful skinny white legs that everyone loves so much. So they fit right between the crib bars, and everything's working. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
You still there, caller?
Oh yeah, I just want to say I love you.
Love you too, buddy.
I love you.
All right, bye.
Later. All right, let me get this. No, where to go? No. Hurry up before they call.
What are you putting on? Do not disturb.
Disturb.
Yeah.
On. Ooh. Oh, cool. Calls will be sent to voicemail.
All right. I want to get to some of this older stuff because it's old and there's
Shelf life.
yeah. Well, I guess we can skip that because I don't even care about that anymore. But this I wanted to ask you about because I thought it was interesting. And I don't know if it's the internet be tricking me. I don't know if this is a fake thing or if this is real. But let me share the screen real quick just to show you the picture. I got some pictures from the internet I want to show you. Let me show you my pitches. Oh, you fucking Jews. I gotta fucking pull the tab over. Are you kidding me? I miss my TriCaster so much. Oh, did you see that, by the way? Just off topic. It's been commented multiple times on Twitter about our severance
Yeah.
in a kind of shitty way.
No, I haven't seen any of this.
How about all that studio equipment we gave you guys?
Really?
Ungrateful fucks. Yeah.
Who said this?
I don't want to start a whole thing. But I read that and I was like, well, I didn't know that was going to be the deal.
No.
Because I would have said, keep it. Fucking.
I just thought it was going to be. I have one microphone. That's it.
Yeah, you didn't
That's
take
it from the thing.
That's also not what they're talking about. They're talking about because it was mentioned how nice our setup was on Wednesday.
Oh.
So I guess they assume that but it was like a deal that was made. Not even a deal. There was no deal. Drew, while we were getting shit canned and everybody was packing stuff up. Well, nobody was packing stuff up. Drew started packing stuff up because he texted Anthony and was like, "Hey, can I take a couple cameras and the old beat up TriCaster that we tried to literally get fixed once fairly recently?" And the company NewTek said, "Yeah, that thing is because of its age, it is now what we call dead, and we just won't accept like we won't take it in the mail anymore because it's too old. We can't fix it anymore."
Yeah, that's what happened. I bought Jamie a Roku when they first came out, and like maybe 8 years ago, they were just like, "Listen, this thing is such a piece of shit. We can't upgrade it anymore. You just have to get rid of it."
So the TriCaster that Drew has is in that category of they won't even look at it because they're like, it's too old. You can't. We're not taking any dealings with that. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I should have showed you that off the air. But there was a comment made about our severance and how we're ungrateful. And I was like, I fucking Drew asked for equipment and he got. It's not like it's at my fucking house. It's not my shit. So sorry. Fuck me. I don't matter. Whatever. It definitely don't count for you. That is not yours.
Oh, and I also took an Anthony Mike flag. I hope they're okay with that.
No,
they're not.
We're ungrateful fucks. But again, that's not coming for Anthony, and that's the only person I give a shit.
Yeah.
As far as what they say about what we're doing. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. I'll show you later who said it because
Yeah. It's juicy.
it's not juicy. It's just like, what are you doing?
Oh.
Anywho, here is what I wanted to show you. See that? Would you snort or smoke that? And
I
again,
don't know.
this is now weeks old.
Maybe. It looks kind of fun.
It does. It looks like a drug from the future.
Future drug, yeah.
It looks like everything we were promised back in the 80s. And if you've ever seen the new Judge Dredd movie,
I have not, no.
should have.
They do future drugs?
It's a solid 5.5 out of 10. Yeah, oh god, they do
yeah.
future drugs. They have what looks like an inhaler with this goo in it.
Uh-huh.
And you fucking inhale the goo, and time slows down to like a fraction of the speed. It's so in the movie, it's pretty funny.
It's like ketamine.
Yeah, kind of, but it seems more like literal slow motion.
Uh-huh.
In the movie, it's fucked up because at one point they throw someone off. They fucking jam someone up with the time drug and throw them off a roof. so they're falling to their death for what feels like an eternity. So yeah, I wouldn't want to take time drug if I was falling off of something really high.
Yeah.
But it would be cool. Like everybody, nobody has enough time in the day. Even if you're unemployed, I feel like I have zero time to do jack shit. I would love to take a drug that just pauses your life and you can contemplate for hours while 5 seconds pass.
But you move slow though, right?
Yes.
So you can't really get anything done.
Everything's in slow motion, but the way they make it seem, everything's like all shiny and glittery. It's like a mushroom trip. Like you're kind of tripping and everything's super slow. And you're just
that would be fun.
In Judge Dredd time.
You think you get panic attacks after taking that for a while?
Yeah, that would be how it would affect me. I would have a fucking 10-hour panic attack that was actually only 5 minutes, but I lived a lifetime of wondering why I exist in that 10 minutes. But this drug.
So what is this?
Here, basically, whoever uses this has no idea what they're putting into their system, as you do with drugs.
Like a drug, yeah.
A pink mystery powder is blowing through New York City's illicit drug scene. A synthetic drug concoction known as Tusi, or pink cocaine, has popped up in a growing number of recent narcotics busts.
It's cocaine?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit. It's mostly Tusi. I eat the Tusi. I snort the Tusi. I love the Tusi. Tusi originally sprang up in Latin America in the last decade, which is how you know it is high quality, expensive stuff. Phonetic play on 2C, a group of psychedelic drugs popular in the nightlife set. The drug isn't primarily 2C, which 2C I've never heard of.
Me either.
I don't even know what that is. Instead,
not 2C or cocaine, it says?
No, it's mostly a mix of ketamine, other narcotics such as MDMA, Molly, methamphetamine, meth, opioids, awesome,
heroin,
and small amounts of cocaine, depending on whoever is brewing the batch. I'll give you some batch.
Artie's coming back, guys.
Snorting
this is perfect,
cocaine.
Right? Cocaine, heroin, meth.
The only ingredient that apparently won't get used as high is what gives the drug its distinctive pink color, food coloring.
Nice.
The unfixed combination of ingredients raises drug use ever-present risk of accidental overdose to new heights. Shut up, pussy. We saw one drug dealer marketing 2 entirely different substances as pink cocaine. One, a mixture of cocaine, ketamine, and MDMA, dyed pink. Another batch, ketamine alone. All right, well, we clearly got extremely lazy on the second fucking batch. The first batch was pink cocaine. And the second was, I ran out of all that other stuff, so I just put food coloring in my ketamine, and I sold that for twice the price. I'm not big into hardcore drugs anymore. I had a kid, so that kind of is out the window. Because now I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. It's not even that I'm like, oh, I'm a bigger man now. No, I'm a dumber man who just has more to worry about. I would fuck, because it already happens with weed, where I go outside, I take a puff, and I'm having a fucking whole breakdown. If I wanted to do coke or something and I could like feel my heart beating and I'm sweating, I'd be like, I gotta go to the hospital. Oh, I gotta go to the hospital. My heart's pounding. It's too much. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh, Charlie, It would be a nightmare. It would be a fucking nightmare.
What if you were away for like a 3-day weekend and the mom was watching the kid? On Saturday night, your friend comes up and he's like, I got some blow.
I would love the idea of it, but I know for a fact the second I get it, because coke makes you paranoid, makes me paranoid. The second I get that in me, I'd be chain smoking cigarettes and I'd be like, fuck, I'm smoking cigarettes again. And immediately I'd be so paranoid. I'm like, oh, there's fucking fentanyl in this. I'm gonna fucking. Is my breathing weird? Can you guys hear that? Is my breathing weird? Is there something happening? I would immediately, I would panic my way out of having any fun, and that'd be it. I'd be done.
But you used to love your coke.
I used to love it.
You do it by yourself, and
I mostly did it by myself. I would get in the zone. I would play fucking video games, listen to music, drink a couple beers, smoke some weed, do some fucking rails. And it was,
wow.
I felt like I was in an elevated state. Like, this is where humans are supposed to exist. This little pocket of fucked up where you're completely aware of everything happening around you because of the fucking upper.
Yeah.
But then you have the downers, the weed and stuff, making you feel fucking nice and like buzzy. And you got the music and the video games occupying your brain time, like your fun, like dee 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 dee. And you're fucking doing stuff with my hands.
Are you muting the video games while the music's on?
No, but the music's loud, so I can still hear the video game, but it's it's basically muted by the music. And it was, but you understand, that was like, those were the glory days of someone who wanted to blow his fucking brains out. Like, I wanted to be dead. So I felt awesome because I was literally just jacking into my brain and going, make good feelings happen. Come on. Instead of just actually enjoying my life and liking what I have going on.
Who wants to do that, though?
Some fucking fash. Yeah, I'll never forget the fucking... I'll describe this to you and you're going to be like, wow, what a fucking weird loser. But it was one of the greatest nights, according to my, railroaded brain. We went to AC for Comedians of the Campground.
Okay.
I was down there I was hanging out with like Stansel and Mead. And
was this the first one?
It might have been.
No,
it wasn't. It was definitely the second or third.
Okay.
Because she wasn't my wife at the time, but I remember calling her from this bathroom where I was just having the night of my life. But they were doing some some white stuff. I joined in. And the only place we were allowed to smoke was the bathroom. So I basically lived
in the hotel room?
Yes, we were in the hotel room in a suite. And then I had weed and cigarettes and the white pony. And I basically just started up a cycle and I never left the bathroom the whole night. I would hit a rail and then I would light up a joint. And then I would smoke a cigarette, and I would be drinking my beer or my fucking whatever I had
in the bathroom.
And then and by the time I finished the cigarette, because it was after I'd smoked the weed and this, I'm like, well, it's time for another one. So I hit another one and then start.
Was anyone else smoking in there with you?
That was the other thing. It was like my little Johnny Carson room. I'm fucking sitting next to the sink, and there was just a rotating group of people coming in and out
to use the bathroom.
To shit next to me. No, I don't think anybody really used the bathroom. It was all come in to like smoke and join in with the white stuff. But yeah.
Oh, the white stuff was done in the bathroom too? So you didn't even have to leave?
It was all right
there
in my workstation on my sink.
So everyone would do a rail and you'd be like, I'm good, guys. See you later. See you in 10 minutes. You just start.
Well, when you're doing when you're doing, the blow cane, everyone's so fucking chatty.
Yeah.
So we would do that, and I'd be smoking, and we're just sitting talking, fucking completely just yell, blah blah blah. I can't imagine what any of us talked about. I barely remember who I talked to that night. I just remember again being in the zone. I was everything feels so great now. This is the greatest night of my life. I'm hanging out in a bathroom in a fucking hotel room doing drugs like a fucking piece of shit.
Was it at least like a suite hotel bathroom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was a big bathroom. It was not a tiny bathroom. There was a big tub and a shower.
You didn't want to get it in the tub? Did
No.
you think about it?
No, I was way too fucking. I would get up and start walking around while I was smoking my cigarette, pacing around my bathroom. Yeah, no, I didn't get in the tub, but I fucking vividly remember just hours. I was in there for hours, and I eventually just called girlfriend at the time, wife now, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?"
Oh, just out of the blue, like.
No, I think she was like talking to me, like texting me and
Oh,
stuff, and I
okay.
called her,
Oh,
and you know,
God.
we chatted, and she was like, "So, like, you having fun?" And I was like, "Yeah, having a great time."
Did she call you out or just let you be? Yeah.
Never call me out. Always let
Nice.
me have fun.
Nice.
Always the best. Anyway, let's get to some super chats before I tell more stories about
know.
how I did illegal
So
drugs.
fucking-
But the pink cocaine,
That's crazy.
it's one of those things I feel like I missed the boat on because I'll never try that now. But at that time, oh Jesus Christ, what is all that?
Just notifications of text messages and
Well, hopefully everybody saved that number. It's still up.
perfect. Ripping off Gino now.
No, we have to give out Kevin Brennan's phone number to rip off Gino. But yeah, the pink cocaine. It seems like it would be
Like-
fun, but I can't imagine all those like the real mix, not the,
The
one
real
that's
mix, yes.
just ketamine.
If someone told me what was in it, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But if someone pulled out pink cocaine, I'd do that or something. I'd be more willing to do that than regular cocaine just because it looks fun.
But I see at that point when I was druggy boy Steve, if someone had told me, yeah, it's got MDMA, it's got
oh my
the meth might have thrown me off a little.
God.
I might have been like, I'm not crazy about meth, but all that other stuff in there sounds like a grand old time. I think I want to fucking toot that.
Wasn't like ecstasy, MDMA, and meth or something?
Or the other way around, meth in MDMA.
No, like ecstasy. I mean, like MDMA is the pure ecstasy or whatever.
Yeah.
But like ecstasy was like MDMA and a upper too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. There probably was some
Yeah.
meth in that. That's why the one time I took ecstasy all night, I went to the hospital because I thought I was having a fucking heart attack. I told that story. That's it. That's it. We don't have to
I
repeat
can't
that
believe
one.
you do drugs. You're so bad with drugs.
I don't do them anymore. No, I smoke weed and I have a panic attack. But yeah, well, it was my learning phase. Most
I
people,
guess, but I never took ecstasy and went to the hospital.
why not?
I like embarrassingly like wanted to rub my friends' backs and stuff, or like give me a massage, like all that stupid shit.
I once again took a bunch. I was popping the ecstasy, and I was in my friend's kitchen smoking cigarettes all night, and just yammering on and on.
Did you have menthol cigarettes?
No,
because those on ecstasy were like gold.
Yeah, I remember the first time I ever had. You ever have a Marlboro Smooth blue pack? The blue and
No.
shiny
Huh?
Marlboro. No, or maybe
Not. It's like gold, like bronzy gold or something.
the one I'm thinking of. Maybe it's not called Smooth. It's a blue pack, and it's like blue shiny looking pack.
No.
First time I ever had one, I was drunk, and it was cold outside, and the cigarette was like smoking a peppermint.
Oh.
And it was cold and snowy out, and I was like, it's like Christmas. It's a Christmas cigarette. So the next time I went to a deli, I bought the pack. I was like, I need those. And for some reason, the next time I smoked them, I was like, these are awful. Oh my God. It's like fucking smoking antifreeze. This
Yeah.
is dog shit.
Peppermint sounds horrible for
Why
a
did I think
cigarette
this-
flavor.
I thought it was the best thing I'd ever had. It was actually complete shit.
But yeah, any menthol thing on ecstasy was great. Yeah. Or you take the God, what was it? Like the Vicks vapor rug tube or something, you blow in it and blow it into people's eyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to make your eyes all tingly and stuff.
I never did that.
Yeah.
Only thing I ever did was take a bunch of ecstasy and ramble about the Jews to a friend in his
You
kitchen.
never went to a nightclub or anything?
No.
Oh, wow.
No, only the closest thing I did to go to a nightclub was I took Molly and jerked off for 3 hours. But that's it. That's the closest thing I did to go to a nightclub.
Huh. Yeah, you
That
need
was
to
another thing that led
experience ecstasy and electronic music once, kind of thing.
I had music on my phone playing,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
that Yeah, you know what? The first time I ever took Molly, I had music on my phone while I was playing a game on my phone where I was a little spaceship flying through stuff, and like the whole game
God.
was you had to fly through obstacles and get through space.
Uh,
And I was basically in space. I was on another planet. I was so fucking happy and enjoying my time. It was best night of my life. It was
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
just playing this scoop. And dude, it was another one where I'm sitting on the porch, listening to music, playing this game, and smoking cigarettes for hours. And
It was a great time.
greatest time of my life. Meanwhile, it was literal moron behavior. Like
Totally.
what you're saying is, yeah, I should have gone to a nightclub and experienced real life stuff with real life people. Instead, I was just like, no, I'm having I'm doing the drug. I'm taking the
You're right.
shortcut. I always felt like all that extra shit was a waste of time, and it would have stopped me from enjoying myself.
Mm.
I want to completely be tuned into how high I am and fucking just do stuff my brain's telling me to do.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. You're like going out to the club and everything. And I think I only did like ecstasy in a club like that once. The Tunnel in New York City was a big deal at the time. But yeah, it was definitely I'm like, I'm glad I did it because just hearing the music so loud and the lights and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would suck without ecstasy. So it was perfect.
Was it the tunnel? Was it full of boys?
Well, that was the funny
Was it
thing.
the big brown tunnel?
I went with this girl, Tracy, she went to my high school, but I wasn't friends with her at all, or I don't even know if I ever talked to her once. But then I found out she was in my dorm at the same college. So we kind of like started hanging out or just talking. And her boyfriend was like a friend of my best friend's brother. So there's some sort of stupid connection that no one cares about. And she got into the ecstasy crowd, and she was taking it like every weekend and going to the tunnel and all that stuff. And it definitely had
Big ass go to the tunnel.
it definitely had a detrimental effect on her like a year later. But anyway, she asked me to go with her and one other girl from the dorm, and we went and blah blah blah. And she got us into like some secret side entrance, VIP entrance or whatever. And
Side tunnel.
And we got in, and I'm just hanging out. And then I see another kid from my high school, Steven Aviano. And he comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, Garrett, I didn't know you're gay." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "No, this is the gay area, the tunnel." And like, she didn't tell me that she was getting us into the gay area. She could just get us in. And then I saw another guy from Steven Aviano was the guy who had the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier, which at the time was cost like $130 and no one ever had it, but he had it because his family was rich and blah, blah, blah. Then the other guy I saw.
And guys used to fuck him while they bent him over his
I
aircraft
guess
carrier.
I guess so.
Well,
But in high school, he was like the Brandon Priest, the 90210 guy, Brendan
Fraser.
He was like the good-looking preppy guy kind of thing.
That's always how it goes.
And
actually, not really.
We didn't. But then the other guy that was there, Daniel Lenhart, was like,
I love your name dropping these drug-taking homos at the tunnel.
He was like
Stephen Aviani and Derek Rebard. What's his name?
Stephen Aviano and Daniel Lenhart.
Daniel Lenhart.
He was like a Boy Scout, was poor, and like didn't have a lot of friends, wasn't popular in school.
Well, that all adds up.
They were both together.
A poor Boy Scout who had to do what he had to do for money for his fucking troop.
It was just funny how they both asked me if I was gay as I was there. And I was like, oh,
well, I guess I am now. I took the secret entrance to the tunnel. That's the only time I took Special K too. Right at like the end of my ecstasy trip, I took that, and then just everything slowed down forever. In the tunnel?
And then the worst is walking out, and it's 5:30 in the morning, and the sun's out, and you have to like try to get a cab. There were no Ubers back then, and you go home, and you're like, I'm gonna get to bed at 8 o'clock. Maybe if I could fall asleep. And yeah.
See, that's what
Instant
I
regret.
did. I tried to drug my way out of that feeling, which is why I ended up at the hospital. Because I think I bought like 5 ecstasy pills and I took 2, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I had that feeling of like the sun's up, and I guess it's time to start going, and I'm starting to feel really shitty.
Oh my god.
And I
Oh
took
my
one,
God.
and the returns are one after the other are shorter than the last.
Uh-huh.
So I pop one, and I'm like, yeah, I'm back into party mode. I don't give a fuck about tomorrow. I don't have work. And then another, and
You took all 5?
I took all of them. I took each and every fucking one of them.
Holy shit.
And the thing was, like, I think maybe 15 minutes passed between 4 and 5 because it was that quick.
Yeah.
To where, like, I took it, I felt good for a second, and I'm just like, this shit ain't working anymore.
I can't
Take another
imagine
one.
the hangover the next after one. It's like
Hangover.
your serotonin levels are totally gone. Your brain can't work at all.
I was in bed with the covers up like this from like noon to 8 o'clock at night. And at 8 o'clock at night, I was like, I think it's time to go to the hospital.
Oh, so the next day, pretty much, you went.
The next night.
Next night, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm
sleep.
in bed and the TV's on. And I not only couldn't I felt like my eyes were pinned open. I was just. Why can't I sleep? I took those drugs so many hours ago. Why can't I sleep?
Was this ecstasy or MDMA?
Ecstasy.
Yeah, so that it had meth in it, so that you were up.
Probably had meth in it.
Yeah.
Because not only was I up, I kept noticing I could hear my heartbeat. I kept noticing I could hear and just feel this dun 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 dun. And this is all day, mind you. So I'm like clamping my eyes shut, like, go to fucking sleep. Go to sleep. I can't feel better until I go to sleep. Won't go to sleep. And the heartbeat things, it feels like it's racing more and more and more as the day progresses. And I'm just like, okay, I think this is a problem. I think I am having a die. I think I'm having a dying. So at 8:30 p.m. the next night, I'm like, let me call an Uber. I take an Uber to the hospital.
And they tell you nothing.
Dude, it was a joke. Because the second I get there, first of all, I'm now the strung out drug addict. I go to the counter and I'm just like, hey, I took some ecstasy and I think it really screwed me up and I think there's something wrong with my heart.
No.
And the lady just looks at me.
I think there's something wrong with my heart.
Yeah.
Like you could diagnose it.
Oh, yeah. The lady just looks at me like, are you fucking kidding? She had this just disgust on her face and was just like, okay, just sit right over there and we'll get to you soon. And they have to take you seriously because, like, what if you are having some kind of fucking heart attack? But she clearly was just like, what the fuck? Why do I have to deal with these people? I was these people.
Did you leave before the doctor came?
Nope. I stuck around because, again, now I'm panicking even more because I'm like, oh God, what am I doing here? This is insane. I feel like such an idiot. But I feel like something's wrong. What if something is wrong? I gotta know. I gotta know right now. And this is again why I can never take drugs again. Like, I'm done. So they hook me up to an IV, and as soon as the IV hits and I'm in a hospital bed, I immediately can feel my entire body relaxing, and I'm just like, oh, I'm fine. Crap. Now I was hoping there was something wrong with me because now I just look like an idiot.
But now that you know you're fine, right?
Totally
kind of
fine.
thing. Yeah.
The nurse who's taking care of me, she's like, so what happened? And I explained, I'm like, yeah, I was up all night. And, me and my friend were out drinking and someone offered us ecstasy at 3 o'clock in the morning. Randomly, a car pulls up. And
wait, at 3 o'clock in the morning, you started taking 5 ecstasy pills?
Yeah. Maybe later than that because they showed up at 3.
I don't think you have a drug problem. You have a decision-making problem.
What am I? Do you think I'm stupid? You think I have a dumb problem?
Like, I'm all for taking ecstasy, but yeah, not at 3 in the morning. And then you take one and you're like, no, I don't want to take another one.
But Garrett, I was drinking all night.
But on ecstasy, you could drink forever. You don't even get drunk. It doesn't even feel, you don't even notice it.
I was drunk when I bought them, and then I was like, "Woo!" Party. It was so funny because this random, me and my friend are drinking in the city, walking around the bars. In between bars, like a black car pulls up to my friend and says something to him, and then they like immediately pull off, but they kind of go around the corner, and I just go, "What the hell was that? What was that about? What are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, that guy offered me ecstasy. I didn't want any." And I was like, "What? What are you, an idiot? What? You just let him get away?" And
So your friend is good at making decisions.
Excellent. Excellent at making decisions. So I run to the car and I'm like, "Hey, you got soda ecstasy?" And it was two black guys. They're just like, "Yeah, you're not a cop, right?" I was like, "Do I look like a fucking cop? Are you kidding me?"
Would a cop be this excited to buy ecstasy?
Yeah, really. Wouldn't a cop be pretending that he was really cool and chill and not run over excited like a little dipshit? So yeah. So that was how it started.
But then,
And then
so you buy 5 pills and your friend's with you, but he doesn't
want any.
doesn't come home with you, or
No, I went back to his place. That's the kitchen I was smoking cigarettes in. I went and bugged him. I bugged him all night until he went to bed, and then his girlfriend woke up because it was literally like that. It was like a change of shift. He went to sleep, and she woke up because she was sleeping all night like a normal person, and then she's now sitting at the kitchen
and
table.
she's like making breakfast and stuff. Or...
Yep, just chatting with me while I'm just.
Does she know that you're on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I brought it up.
All right.
I'm gonna make sure she understood.
Wow.
That the reason I was awake and
like that scenario makes me so awkward just thinking about being in it. Like I would try to avoid that at all costs. Where I
had a great time.
I'm sure you did.
Up until it was not a great time. But then yeah, so the nurse is like, "Wow, so that sounds like fun. What an interesting life you have." I was like, "No."
That's what I was thinking. Like these nurses just hear every story. They must be amazed by the type of lives people have.
I was just like, yeah, it was just a bad choice. I feel dumb, especially now that I'm here and this is happening. I feel really dumb.
And then when you get the bill for it, then you can feel dumber.
Luckily, I was on that Bomno care.
Oh, nice.
And it was all hospital visits for freebies. Thank goodness. Oh, well, anywho.
We are so far behind on Super Chats.
Yeah, but I think we read like 4.
I know.
Let's read some more Super Chats. Yeah, this one's from 8/12. That was an hour ago. Cameron Souder. I canceled my compound subscription. Your Patreon seems like a good place to put that money.
Thank you, Cameron.
Thank you, Cameron. I couldn't agree with you more. We're going to be doing this, like we said, 4 days a week. Also, we're going to be doing bonus content. We're going to be throwing shit up there for if you just want more stuff to watch. It's not going to be this. It's going to be us either watching a movie, a TV show, video game, or whatever, setting fireworks off in the park. Just anything we feel like doing, which is the fun thing, is that we have like, it's like, well, what do you want to do? Anything. Done. Let's go do anything and record it and see if it's funny.
I feel like we should go to like crazy restaurants that sell weird food or something and go and eat it or something like that. Or I don't know
food.
How, or like, I don't know what's that weird of food though, but
we
something.
could record that. Yeah, I don't know. We could eat, duck shit.
Yeah, or something like
Thousand-Year
Chinatown or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely do a little field trip to a shitty restaurant. I don't want to give Frank's idea away, but he had a very good idea that we could steal. I'll just hold my tongue. That's not my idea. But yeah, good place to put that money.
Thank you.
The next TV show we might watch, we might not, because maybe I was just in a bad mood.
The comedy.
Movie. Well, yes, and we'll put that on Vimeo. That way we can watch it and we don't get fucking YouTube fucking Jude out of watching or get our video taken down. But I watched 2 days ago. Have you ever seen the movie Sausage Party with Seth Rogen?
I know of it. Yeah,
it's a not that great movie. It's a piece of shit.
It's what you think it's going to be.
Kind of funny.
Uh-huh.
It brushes. It's a little funny. They put out a TV show for Sausage Party on Amazon Prime. and it has Seth Rogen, Kristen Wiig,
Really?
Edward Norton are the voice cast.
Oh, it's a cartoon. Cartoon.
It's
cartoon.
life's not a cartoon, Garrett. You can't just be making jokes all the time. No, it's not a cartoon. It is a fucking CGI PS2 graphics TV
no
show.
way.
Yahweh.
Huh? Like Red vs. Blue in the Halo days.
Pretty much, but it's the sausage party. It's all food
Wow.
doing stuff, and it was. Again, maybe it was just late at night and I wasn't in the mood to watch it. I don't know why I put it on. I was hoping it would give me a laugh, but because I retardedly had this vision where I'm like, oh, it's not a movie, it's a show. So maybe they, with more freedom Amazon Prime gives them, they went all for it. It sucked balls. I was getting angry. Like, I was watching it and I was getting mad. So I'm like, why the fuck did they go out of the way to like not only not make this funny, but it's so edgelordy, shitlord, fucking crude. Like,
and that wasn't like the movie.
The movie was a little bit. There's I think there's like an orgy in it at some point.
Okay.
Which, don't worry, they do that. It's like porn for a second of it. It's just this weird porn where food's all fucking porn? Each other, and it's shitty CGI, and I really fucking hated it.
So yeah, we'll watch it.
So maybe we'll watch that. Maybe you'll actually like it because you have terrible taste or something. I don't know. But yeah, back to the super chats. Thank you, Cameron.
Tom Shalou asked me that question. He was like, how many people do you think canceled their Compound subscription to join you guys? And I was like, I know 3 people personally that I could confirm they did, but I'm like, max maybe 100 people. I don't know. But yeah.
I'd say it's probably a decent amount because, first of all, thank you guys for supporting. I see all of you, and it's been very nice. But also, people were teetering on canceling before any of this fucking happened anyway.
Yeah.
I remember every time Anthony would miss a show, I was like, I almost can't wait to go on Twitter, but not in a good way. Like, just this torrent.
There were times where we were like, we'll do it. And it was like, oh no, it's too late or whatever or something. Yeah.
Yeah. And not that we would have, when people want to see Anthony.
Oh yeah.
But it was, when we filled in, it was like, at least something's on. Something's on for you to turn off.
Yeah.
Like, people really, really fucking hated paying a subscription for something and just having it not show up. Which, when Anthony had his heart trouble, we all understood. Like, listen, this guy's got quadruple fucking bypass. He's gonna miss a couple shows. But when missing the show had nothing to do with that, that's when people lost their fucking minds. And I couldn't be like, whoa, what do you just want to watch the shit you pay for? What kind of greedy cunt are you? It was like, no, I get it. The guy does what he does. He does whatever the fuck he wants. It's just the way it is.
And he's allowed to.
But I remember just going on Twitter and seeing the Compound post for Anthony Cumia show starting now, because no matter what, no matter how many fucking times, no matter how far in advance we knew Anthony was missing the show, there would always be a fucking tweet that said Anthony Cumia show starting live right now. And people, it would get ratioed. It would be like 25 likes and 50 to 100 comments of what the fuck am I paying for? This is fucking bullshit. This guy doesn't give a fuck about anything anymore. This sucks. So all most people needed was a little thing to push him over the edge.
A little Jim Stansel push over the edge of the seats.
So that they can smash their beer on some bald guy's back and piss off a lot of Mets fans. But yeah, I can see a lot of people canceling because it was just like, I can't deal with anything else.
Yeah.
Next super chat, Nick 2. Hello, Nick 2. Garrett and Steve.
That's our names. Don't wear it out.
Yeah. Thank you for
Thank you, Nick.
The donation. Carlos Peligro. I just heard your super chat read to Carl on WATP. I just heard your super chat read to Carl on WATP.
I didn't send a super. Did you send a super chat to Carl? I just heard. Maybe Who Are These Podcasts read a super chat about us?
Maybe that. Maybe someone because there's a Ray DeVito that pops up on our stream. Who
Yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion isn't actually him. Maybe someone just used our name and threw a super chat up. I don't know. I don't know what that one is. Carlos, explain. Pay money to explain to us what you meant by that. Matt Van Meter, $50 big boy.
Thank you, Matt.
A super duper chat. So glad you're on. You rule.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's really nice. Oh, thank you so much. That's a really nice thing.
Oh, by the way, Kevin Brennan, when he Venmo'd me the super chat money for being on his show, his message was, Mike Bichetti's usually on Mondays. I'd love to have you and Steve on with him.
Really?
Yeah. So I said, we'll do it anytime. So just let us know.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I love me some Bichetti. I'd like to talk to Kevin. I think I talked to him once all time. Like more than just saying hi. And it was when he still worked the compound right before he quit. He said hi, and I was like, how you doing? He's like, oh, good. How are you? That was the whole thing.
Nice.
So yeah, I'd love to. I think that'd be fun. I'd love to see, because Mike Bichetti, I love him taking super chats. He sits there, someone will super chat in, hey Mike, fuck you, and he loses his fucking mind. It's the greatest.
It is.
One of the greatest moments on Burning Bridges was when he would have Mike Bichetti on, and people would call in and be like, hey Mike, fuck you. And Kevin was like, all right, hang up on this guy, hang up. Kevin had to fucking have you hang up on a caller and like hold all the lines, because Mike's face was getting very red and he was getting very like exasperated, and it looked like he was literally about to have a fucking heart attack. So Kevin was like, all right. Let's cut the phone calls for now. Mike, calm down.
He did eventually have a heart attack at Compound.
At Compound?
Not at Compound, but after a show on Compound.
Really? He talked about that.
It was Wet Spot or something, I think.
Did he say that on our layoff show?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember him mentioning that.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you very much, Matt.
Matt Van Meter, thank you. Super fan Michael Gavin Ali show. Hey guys, did you watch Stuttering John video? Claimed Trump assassination was stage.
Well, we talked to you about it already, Mike.
We talked to you.
Thanks for calling in.
Talked to you personally. Of course, it wasn't staged, but it was something fishy.
Something's like, yeah, the whole video. I was coming back from Dave Matthews, so I didn't even know about it. My friend wrote me, and I started watching the video, and it just didn't seem real. Like the shots came out, and all the people behind Trump were like, they ducked down for a second and then kind of just like stood up really quickly, and it didn't make sense. And then I guess they showed like the other side, and all the chairs were thrown. I guess people from the crowd ran away, but the people behind Trump just stood there like targets.
Trump stood like a target after he got shot already. So I really can't. It seems like
something's up.
Nonsense. Also, I don't know if this is true, because half the shit I saw was fake about this. Like from the second he got shot at. The first thing I saw that was fake is that people were posting pictures of some fat wop and saying this was the shooter, and it was just some fat neckbeard guy. And that tricked me. And that tricked me because I'm like, well, how would I know? Like that, I didn't know anything about anything, so I saw this picture of this fat neckbeard guy, and I'm like, and it was just some fucking dude with a podcast. It was like the Sam Hyde thing, where the ghost of Ukraine, the ghost of Kiev.
Did you see the after picture of him?
No.
Oh,
of the shooter?
Of the shooter, yeah.
Oh, everyone's seen that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his face got painted.
Yeah.
He did. Which works out, because now we can't talk about why he was there and who put him up there. But also, I saw like an above shot of the whole area, and someone, and again, I don't know if this is real or fucking bullshit, but it looked pretty real because it's based on what happened. They outlined a circle around the entire area that was secure and protected, and for some reason, there's like this Pac-Man section where it just dives in, and that's where the shooter was, in this little divot of like this perimeter of security. It's like, how? How is there just one section that's everyone's blind to?
A section with a building in it?
The building in it.
A rooftop?
Like, rooftop with fucking perfect eyesight, a perfect access. I'll tell you one thing. It don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
It doesn't.
Otis Simber. Rooting for you two. Take care. $2 Canadian. Thank you, Otis.
Thanks, Otis.
I could buy 3 sips of my favorite root beer. All right, let's fly through some of these so we can get back to content and not bore everyone's balls off with me reading. Pulper 80. My favorite bit was Cassie O'Connor when Aaron would ask a question and Garrett would play a clonking keyboard noise in response. Anybody know where to find that?
Well, Gino has them all.
Yeah.
So pester Gino. There's got to be some way he could put them up or something. Yeah, I don't know. We have the Gum Friday Patreon. Maybe we could put them, and there's so many episodes. I don't know.
We could just start uploading them once a week, finding ones where
Yeah.
they have a thing. Because I was thinking, and I already did it with our Patreon with Watermelon Man. In case you missed it, we have we're gonna put Garrett and Steve and the dump episodes that are like Hallmark
Classics.
the ones everyone's been talking about, the ones that everyone's been raging that they can't see anymore. Yeah, we're gonna probably throw some of those up as we go on. So yeah, maybe we'll do the same thing with Patreon for Gum Friday, and we'll throw up some old In Hot Waters. Aaron won't mind.
No.
Especially if like this one, the whole reason we're putting it up is because an Aaron-centric bit is the entire reason, which a lot of them, I watched the whole episode. But
And
yeah,
Aaron had a lot of episodes pulled down too, so I don't know if he wants them all out there.
I don't have the picture anymore because Aaron told me, please get rid of that. But I had a picture of him at one point of him in blackface with a Colin Kaepernick jersey and an afro on.
Uh-huh.
And this was before he quit. I was like, hey, you know what comes up when you Google Aaron Berg? And I showed it to him and he was like, are you kidding? He's like, why? Why has that come up? Oh,
no.
Fuck.
Oh
And
no,
he
you're the
was-
one that made him quit.
No, this was like a year before he quit.
Huh?
Maybe I made him quit. Maybe it got in his head.
Uh-huh.
But I will say, after I told him that, not very long after, I Googled him again, and that picture was extinct.
Oh,
It was
awesome.
gone. I couldn't find it anymore. So good for him.
Yeah.
Also, Gino was thinking about doing this, and I thought it was a funny idea. But he just has a hard drive with every episode of In Hot Water on it. And he was
Yeah.
like, I'll just sell the whole hard drive. I'll copy it to another hard drive for like, I don't know, $2,000. And you can just own every episode of In Hot
Yeah.
Water, like a DVD collector's set or something.
I haven't actually, because I don't have a CD drive or anything, but I have like every Opie and Anthony episode someone sent in on CDs or something like that.
I would really keep that and make sure they work.
Yeah, because like that could be a fun thing too, where we just like on a weekend or something listen to an old Opie and Anthony show and comment on it or something like that.
I
That's another fun thing.
recently, a month or two ago, was listening to an old Opie and Anthony episode, and I was like, wow, a lot of these hold up. Some of them really fucking don't.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, they were just talking about shit that I couldn't, like, it was all politics, like Obama stuff.
Oh wow.
And
Wow.
it was just like there was no I was like, I don't know what the fuck. Like
Huh.
this isn't funny at all. I don't know what this is. But yeah, you should definitely like burn those CDs or get them onto a hard drive. And
Oh, that's true.
why
Yeah, but
don't you just sell them? Just old O&A episodes. Here's 500. You're $20.
yeah, maybe.
But Dead Fool, MGA has 3 names like a serial killer. Coincidence?
No, totally.
Thank you, Dead Fool. No, I don't
Thank
think it's a coincidence. We've been saying since day one,
That's why.
kill, 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 kill. MGA is a little bit of a
And I hope Dead Fool's glad that we didn't call him gay
we
on
wouldn't-
our In Hot Water show.
calling him gay would be
afternoon.
gay.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do that. Jonathan Mardukas. This is why we need Fitzy was right shirts.
That's a good one.
I like it. Bill Fenner. Where's Lou B? I dig that dude. Where he at? Lou B probably might be there on Wednesday.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll have to see.
We got to work out like paying them too.
Shut up, Garrett.
I know. I
To work
know.
out shit. They can make it. No, we will obviously.
But like I felt bad, like we didn't pay them. You know, we got a bunch of super chats that day and stuff, and like,
Well, we can't pay them until we have the money. Which
No, I know,
I don't even
exactly.
know when the fuck that's.
Uh-huh.
Like, I checked the other day, and it was still like, you can't get paid yet because ours. It's YouTube's money. You can't have it. So I don't know when the fuck we can actually get, but once we have it ourselves,
But
then
that
we
was
can
the
divvy
thing.
it out.
I don't want to say to them, "Hey guys, when we finally get paid and figure out when we can, we'll give you the
Yes.
money."
Then they're gonna be expecting it and asking for it. No.
But I almost just want to like Venmo Luby the money now because it seems like she needs it. You know?
You should Venmo Luby the money, and in the message just put eggplant emoji, water emoji, eggplant emoji, water emoji. She'll know what it's for. For those moulignons. But yeah, we're gonna be probably seeing the Wednesday. We should probably hit up Drew and Luby and see if they're okay with it.
Yeah, I'm just
And,
worried Drew has band practice, but we'll see.
We'll see what happens. Oh, I skipped one. Adam Simon, good show, boys.
Thanks, Adam.
Adam, thank you so much. Adam, thank you. That's so nice. Toolman Mike, I am the Toolman. Also, I'm Mike.
I'm Mike.
It's another Aaron Berg bit. I'll sell you that bit, $5.
Aaron took that tool home, right?
The Tranny Buster 5000.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Uh-huh.
The funny thing is, Toolman Mike, he sends in a hammer. I think it was worth, I want to say like $300 or something. It was a special hammer.
Oh yeah.
Like it
was big.
Big hammer. It had like a special head and a special thing for doing stuff.
Busting trannies.
It was good for busting trannies. It said TB 30 or something on it. And Aaron didn't care about it. And then Mike called in and was like, that hammer's worth like a few $100. And Aaron goes, really? None of us ever saw the hammer again. It disappeared into thin air.
So true.
That Aaron sure does love money.
He really does. Yeah.
He call him the money man.
I wish I had a little bit of that in me. You know?
Why? I mean, I want money.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But I don't want to have to act like I want money all the time. It's exhausting. And everyone who's ever been like that has annoyed me in some way or another. The saving grace with Aaron is that was like, if I had to name a flaw, that was it. Other than that, he's the most fun guy to talk to, hang out with, and fucking just talk, like be around.
Yeah, and it wasn't like that was his only goal or anything, but if there was money involved, he would go for the money.
His face changed. Anytime there was a money thing that came up, he would just, money? How much? What? How much? But yeah, well, thank you, I'm Mike. Toad Climbs Mountains. Good show, guys. Thank you. Garrett, Anthony really needs to bring you back on board his show. Ryan sucks at finding the pics and clips he is talking about. I have to say, I watched the fucking first one. I watched
you did?
The first Monday show without us. It was a week or two ago now. And I have to say, there were some pregnant pauses in between Anthony talking up a clip and it being thrown up. Not every time. Well, the good amount of the time Ryan was on it. I'm not going to sit here and just shit on the boy. But it was when we're used to you, just the second he says it, and I've been in the booth with you and I've worked with you. I've been on Drew's spot. I know when Anthony's talking about something, you already have it. Like you already have the tab up and it's ready to go. It's the reverse. We're not looking for something, trying to pull it up. It's he's talking and we're trying to figure out, all right, where do we shove this in? Where he's talking, because we already have everything he's talking about.
That was always a problem I had with Drew, where he would like force the clip on Anthony. Like he'd be like, all right, and 3, 2, 1. And I'm like, just rely. He'll get to it when he gets to it. He'll set it up or set it up. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll get easier if he's going, so do we have that? And then you just go, boom. Of course I have that. Who do you think I am? Ryan? So, I mean, it's different. And he's not, like Pat Dixon was hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
Because he would be talking to you like, all right, Trump. They're always shitting on Trump in the media. By the way, do we have that clip? Do you have that clip of the guy getting shot in New York City? Well, where is it? And it's like, dude, You were literally just talking about something else entirely different. I didn't even know I was supposed to have a clip up. And yeah,
And then it turns out like he put the link to the clip in, but forgot to save it and sent us the old version of the file, and it's not in there at all. I know I put it in there or whatever. It's like, it's not there. I don't know what you're talking about.
he was on Adderall speed. It was just like you had to literally be in his head
Yes.
to know when things were supposed to go up. It was fucking batshit. But Anthony had a very easy, like, he would bring up a topic and you knew it was in the prep.
Yeah,
And
it was in the prep, and he would use like a word that he'd use to describe in the prep. So it was just like all kind of coded that listeners wouldn't pick up on, but we just like, oh, he's talking about this clip, you know?
Yeah. So as fun and easy as it is to say, like, oh, fucking Brian sucks. Of course, it's not as good as when Garrett was there. It's what, 2 weeks? We're in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
He'll get better.
he'll find his
Or,
confidence.
I mean, according to Gavin, he'll never get better. Gavin, from what I understand, still fucking rags on him constantly. So yeah, maybe it won't get better. Maybe it'll always just be slow to the draw, and you're always gonna have these pauses where Anthony's just sitting there looking into the camera like, you got that clip yet?
So
You got that yet?
on the show you watched, was he interacting with chat? Like, is that a new thing,
No.
part of the show? Oh, I wonder what.
No, I think that was like a stream he was just doing at night. That
Oh,
was a different
okay.
thing. Yeah, no,
Oh,
the one I
alright.
watched was the normal Anthony Cumia show.
Yeah,
And kudos, it for the most part was not different from the normal Anthony Cumia. It was all the same.
So, did he mention anything at all about now that Compound was gone?
You
or
know what's
something?
funny? Maybe he mentioned it throughout the week. Again, I only saw the one episode. But he didn't talk about the Compound stuff. But he did talk about in the beginning of the episode for like 20 minutes not having kids. And it was like an odd thing because he's going on and on about how like he never had kids because he just loves doing whatever he wants all the time. And you know, if he had kids, that would fuck that up. He doesn't even know how to be a parent or all this stuff. And I'm like, where's this coming from? And even at the end of it, he was like, well, I'm not sure where that came from.
Huh.
But I'm like, is this like, is he radio dad? And he just kicked his pothead kids out of the house.
Now he has no one to take care of him when he gets older.
It was because it was odd how like out of nowhere it was.
Huh.
And he went on and on about like, oh well, I don't, I never wanted kids, and I just people have kids and good for them, but it's just not for me. And it was this odd thing. I just couldn't figure out.
Huh.
And he himself was like, I don't know why I just did all that talking about that. And it was like, because he kicked out his boys. You were his number one son.
Yeah.
His number one son. You were the boss's boy. And Gavin's the stepmom who, after they finally merged and got married, he's like, you got to kick that pothead son out of yours out of the fucking basement. I've had it with him living here.
Oh,
They're costing us money. By the way, they're costing us money. So stepmom Gavin was like, now that we're married, I'm not having this at all ever again. And radio dad Anthony was like, I'm sorry guys, but Gavinette will not have you.
Missy's still young enough. He can still pop a kid in there if he wants.
And now he's gonna start. I get his point. Now it would be fucking bad shit. But he was making the point, like he never wanted him. He was always just having fun.
Yeah.
And always just doing what he wanted. But as he mentioned, it was just odd that the first thing he talked about coming back from the vacation where everybody got fired was, I never had kids and I didn't want them.
Huh.
So I released those burdens that had taken up a kid slot in my life and I got rid of them.
It's true. Yeah, he was pretty much just paying for us to live our lives like we were his kids.
And he's got this hot blonde that he's dating, this hot blonde MILF Kevin, who the second they get married and the companies merge, he's like, I want your kids out of here.
I want all your money to myself.
You pay for these kids to live here, and all they do is smoke pot in the basement and talk about nonsense and play video games.
It's true. You're right.
Maybe that's why it came up with him. Otherwise, I have no idea. It was an odd way to start the show.
Yeah.
And he just went on and on. I remember thinking while I was listening to it, like, God, he's still talking about the kids thing. Why?
Yeah.
What happened? What made him think of this?
It must
And then
be.
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah,
It's a perfect analogy.
his
So
number
true.
one son.
Me and Kevin Brennan. Number
You're
one
the
son.
Kevin Brennan. Ryan's Neil.
Yeah. All right, I gotta take a leave.
Gotta take a leak. All right, I'll read some super chats, and if you wouldn't mind bringing me a brew from the bathroom when you're done. Remember to keep the light off. Electricity's not free in this house. We don't pee with the lights on. Well, you just have to shoot in the dark. Push-ups 2345. Totally not Spiridon. So Steve had a Recchiata Imholtz phase. No. Yes, but no. I had a phase where I did Blocaine, but as far as swinging or having any sex at all while on the Blocaine, I did not. I was completely single. I was definitely seeing nobody. I was very depressed, and it was the reason I was doing the fucking drugs is because I was like just done with life, and I really didn't want to do anything or think about anything anymore. I just wanted to have fun. But no, I never had sex on cocaine. I never did any like crazy swingy orgy shit while I was on it. Like Garrett said, I was in my garage by myself playing video games and listening to music. If I wasn't doing that, then I had a couple people over who were doing the same. They would, come over, play video games and smoke with me and listen to music. But yeah, no crazy like I don't have a divorce and things hanging over my head because of cocaine. It was just for me purely recreational drug.
Besides weed, I don't think I've had sex on another type of drug.
I don't think I have either.
Because like cocaine, it's like I think I've like tried to jerk off after cocaine when you get home or something, and it doesn't even really work. And
worked for me.
Oh, maybe
that was part of the fun. That was part of why I didn't invite people over.
That's why you're home alone.
I was doing fucking coke jerks 2 hours straight, trying to break my
dick. But you're doing
dick.
like peak coke jerks. I'm like, I get home afterward and I'm kind of just all coked out or stuff, then it doesn't work.
Yeah, that won't work.
Yeah.
No, but if you're fucking hitting the line and then going back to your fucking porn, that is
oh my god.
That's hardcore gooning. That's some real shit right there. Don't do it. It'll literally fucking fuck up your dick. Remember when I went to the hospital? Because like my balls got like an infection from not coming. Like, yeah, don't do it. It's really terrible, but it feels good. Todd at Moonlight Studios. Thank you, Lump. He's Lump.
Hello.
Lump of shit. Hey, G-Man, did you at least grab the comics?
I did, Todd. That was the one thing I specifically wanted to take out of the studio. So I have all 3 copies of your comic books, and they're still in the protective folder and everything. So yes, I did, Todd, and thank you very much. Todd was the one who drew the logo for TBD with me and Crypt Daddy, and then he drew the one that I used for like a month when Crypt Daddy died, and it was like me and the GoldenEye cartridge kind of.
Oh yeah, I remember that picture.
Yeah,
that's a good one. I don't have any, so I can't say I did. Thank you, Todd. I love you, Lump. Deadite 183. The worst was when it was 5 a.m. and everyone was out of cigarettes. Someone had to volunteer to go to the store where there might be cops.
Oh, not even cops, bright lights. Like bright fluorescent lights. That was always the weirdest part too.
If I was out of cigarettes, it was time to go jerk off. Because that feeling of being out of cigarettes when you're still fucking yeeted out of your mind and you have a bunch left, a bunch of other drugs left, you're like, this is a nightmare. I need the cigarette. The whole thing is me chain smoking.
Yeah.
This is why this is fun for some reason. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go to the store. I would just give up. And I would just be like, time to go jerk off all night. Get some out of cigs. Oh. Here we go. Trying to fly through some of these.
I'm sorry. I feel like we have a story after every one too.
I think that's the point of them. They're
Yeah.
they're
Conversation
conversations,
starters.
but we don't need. We have so many booth boy things. But let's get through the super chats. You'll burn a shadow muppet. Well, Stance will be part of these outings. He's always good for a hilarious, insane shit show. Yeah.
Stancil is good for like live on the street kind of streaming or whatever. Yeah.
Showing teenagers his balls at a Met game.
Are we going to have him on tomorrow?
I was thinking more if he's free on Wednesday,
Oh,
have him in person. Because he's very
That
fun
would
in
be
person.
fun. Yeah.
Zoom, I don't have a problem with him on Zoom, but
No.
I'd prefer him in person.
on Zoom, I like the last time he was on, I almost felt like I was taking up his time. He was like, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah, he gave us the hi hat. He said, sorry guys, I'm too busy for you. So yeah, we're planning on having him on
Yeah.
in some form or fashion. Doc Jones 73. Woo! First super chat is a member of the Engraved Society. Holla.
Nice.
I hear this Gino guy may be gay. That's what I hear.
I'm hearing that too. It's a weird rumor, but
That's I've heard it multiple times from his own fiance
through a megaphone.
through a megaphone in their apartment into his ears. So I can't deny what you're saying. I think you might like penises more than vaginas.
And the engravings are coming sometime this week. So hopefully it'll be up
Should
soon.
be here by July 17th.
Yeah.
We will have our Garrett and Steve Club board. So Doc Jones, thank you very much for being in the club. At some point this week, hopefully, we'll be zooming in on your name on the Garrett and Steve commemorative club board. And if you want to get on that board for next month, send us some grease.
Grease our palms.
Yeah, grease our palms. We can make it happen. You don't have to do anything crazy. Just send $100 on. Sign up for the tier on Patreon. Beck. Oh, here we go. I canceled my compound sub.
Nice.
Bottle shipped. Steve, check your messages. Messages is booth boy for life. Screw Gino.
No, we love Gino.
Yeah, screw Gino.
Okay.
Yeah, screw him.
He is gay.
He's gay. Screw him.
Yeah.
Who gives a crap? But Beck says screw him. Screw him.
Thank you for canceling your compound sub, though.
$4.99 is the price for me to turn on a friend. That's all it costs. You get me almost $5, and I will turn my back on a friend entirely. I tell him to go fuck himself.
So now I know 4 people that canceled their subs.
Yeah. I think it's unfortunately more of a thing than they wanted to happen. And I think it might even be more of a thing because did you hear? I think it was on some form of the internet. I hope I'm not telling tales out of school, but Chrissy is like officially not going over there.
Huh. I didn't know. I didn't hear. I heard that she's doing a show tonight, a
Mhm.
wet spot, but I didn't know where it was going to be.
Maybe I'm wrong. I could be. This was something I heard a day or
It
two
didn't
ago.
seem to make sense for Chrissy to, because she has her YouTube following and everything, and she could just do it on YouTube. Like, why would she?
The same way it didn't make sense for any of us.
Yeah.
Except for Anthony to go over.
Uh-huh.
Because it's like, well, so you're saying if I can get people to subscribe and put my name in, you'll split some of the money with me? Why don't I just do that on my own
Mhm.
and split the money with me?
Good on Chrissy.
Or, YouTube, I guess. Patreon, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. But at least with our own thing, we don't have...
we have control over it.
We're on a mainstream website.
Uh-huh.
We're like more than just the echo chamber we're already in can hear us, which means more people watching and more subscriptions. Hopefully.
Yeah, just like,
We got to try.
I mean, randomly on YouTube, I don't know if I said this before, but like after a video ends, it'll be like recommended video 1, 1 million views, recommended video 2, 500,000 views, then recommended video 3, it'll be like 6 views. And sometimes I click that video because I'm like, oh, what are they talking about? So we'll never have that chance uncensored. There's not even a 0.001% chance someone will click on our video or something. So yeah,
No,
it's better.
We would have to have both going on if we ever made that deal.
Yeah.
Or we would just suffocate in our own shit. There would be no growth. It would just be waiting to fucking get our $20 paycheck. Well, thank you, Beck.
Thanks, Beck.
You're a real one. Me and Beck have gone back and forth on Twitter a bunch. Pulper80, shout out to Waver and B Smiley the third.
Okay. Shout out, Waver.
Shout out.
I'm B Smiley the third.
Hold on, wait, who are you?
B Smiley the third.
This is what you're paying for, folks. This is what your money's getting you. Hope you enjoy it. We have another one from Pulper at Steve Conti. When will we be able to purchase gifted memberships on YouTube for our nice, friendly chatters? So far, there is only a super chat button. So that's an option that I didn't pick for YouTube because I figured
we have Patreon members.
Right. So why would you be a member of YouTube if you're a member of Patreon and you get all the shows anyway?
I don't know what YouTube membership does. Maybe it like allows you to use special emotes or something that we could supply. I don't know. I don't know what the YouTube membership.
The only thing
enables.
I know that it does is it allows you to purchase, like you said, it allows you to purchase memberships for other people.
Yeah.
So you, like, if you, let's say you have a Pulper or a Deadpool who like throwing their money around, they'll give a bunch of random people memberships so that they'll come in and watch, and which is a good thing. But I don't want to dilute the Patreon with all these other things you could join in.
Or someone's like, hey, I'm a member on YouTube, but I didn't see Thursday's episode or something. Or
Right. Exactly. If they're paying for a subscription to YouTube, and because all the bonus content is like Vimeo and Patreon videos.
Mm-hmm.
So like it doesn't go through YouTube at all. So we can say the N-word and we can fucking watch whatever TV and shit we want to watch. So like all that bonus shit will not be on here. So if you're a member, it's like for fucking no reason other than to support, which we love you guys for that, but we don't want to chip you out of product. If you're going to pay us, we want to give you everything you're entitled to once you pay us.
But I know on like Twitch, if you're a subscriber to that channel, you get extra emotes you could put in the chat. But then
you think our people are going to be fucking crapping their pants over, I wanted to put up the extra little poop emoji.
But people do for like on Twitch and stuff. Like I don't get it either on there.
Well, that's the thing. We have to start understanding this stuff because this is the world now. We're not just behind a paywall screaming about shit porn. Now we're on the actual internet.
We have to figure it out.
We have to figure out what all this shit means. All right, well, Pulper, I'm going to be looking into that now because, like we mentioned, I thought it was just like if you don't have a Patreon and all you have is a YouTube channel, then you get people to join it and pay for membership. But if there's another layer to it, I'm interested in finding out what that is. Derek of Rivia, any bonus content this week? Games with wife? So Derek suggested in the Patreon DMs that we play video games because he enjoyed Family Feud, which I enjoyed too. So we're gonna have to do that again. And
we'll have the TV volume up more next time.
Yeah,
we didn't realize that you couldn't really hear it.
And at some point, because I know how they do it, there's a way to do it through Twitch where we'll be on screen. And, everything.
That's what I was thinking too. Like maybe Fridays or something, we could just do a video game Twitch thing or something.
Yeah, bonus Fridays.
We'll need to get.
We're definitely. I think this week we're gonna do it the shitty way again. We are really. It's one step at a time.
Exactly.
I'm still trying to fucking.
I have all these visions of what I want to do, but it takes a while to get there.
I still haven't photoshopped thumbnails for our episodes yet. Like there's so many little stupid fucking things that need to be done, and there's just no time to do anything. So one step at a time, we're figuring all this shit out. But the idea is, and because this is what I sent back to him, because I'm like, I think this would be fun. Because he was just like, you should have your wife on telling stories about how you're a monster and a piece of shit to play games with. And I was like, well, I have Monopoly on PS5.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Me, you, and Caitlin could play Monopoly on PS5 and we could all just see how that goes.
I love that idea.
Maybe that'll be this week's bonus content if we can figure out a good time for it.
What now? We got to pay her?
I'm gonna cut her in. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. It's my money. No, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to throw the super chats. Maybe we'll do it live.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It'd
we're
be a
definitely
fun
going to do
one.
some bonus content this week. Whether it's either going to be a video game or us watching that sausage party show.
Because we think we finally figured out the PlayStation controllers.
Maybe we'll release that as some kind of free
Oh,
bonus
God.
content. We have an 8-minute clip of us fucking up and trying to play a video game, but I can't get both controllers to work at the same time.
The controller didn't work. We did switch the microphone, I don't think, for the
Nope.
beginning.
So audio is complete dog shit. There's one controller we attempt to use while playing Trivial Pursuit, and it was a nightmare. It really didn't work at all. So yeah, we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're already running out of time. We have fucking gotten all these fucking super. God damn it. All right. We'll take a break on the super chats. Hi.
Were we off? I guess we were off.
I think we were off for a moment there.
All right.
Yeah, people were saying taking a break. Yeah, sorry, we were just taking a break. Let me make sure the settings didn't get all fucking wonked out. Oh no, the camera's still on and the audio's still the monitor. Okay, we're
Cool.
good. Whoops a daisy. I swiped on the MacBook
Back.
pad and it went back.
Oh
A
God.
bunch of people signed off because they were like, all right, because they're done. Kevin slammed a door. Sorry, all that was a little bit of a fuck up. Anyway, back to business. Back to business at hand. I want to get to at least one of our booth boys.
Okay.
At least one.
Yeah.
Let me see if I
We
can.
should make it a priority that we have to get to at least one per show,
At least.
but hopefully
Uh,
more.
So let's see. How about we read Jose Delgado? Just shout out to him. He sent me a bunch of very nice messages. We're not going to read them all because I don't know how personal they were. Basically, he's been a fan of O&A forever, and now he's a fan of ours.
Well, thank you.
So thank you, Mr. Delgado. Those were very nice messages you sent. All right, we have Jeff. All right, I'm gonna read Jeff's message. He's because he's on.
Yeah, what the fuck was this shit?
He's on the Garrett and Steve Club grease board.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
He just writes immediately. Yeah, Gavin's a real S. Dot 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 dot.
Oh, that says Gav. I read it as Garrett.
I was like, why you're like, what's this shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's that word?
Shithead?
Shithead.
Scumbag?
Shigger. Shaggot. That's a long word for it. It's got to be because why blank it out? You can send us curse words in DMs. It's
Yeah.
fine, Jeff. Anyway, you are now funded by a Zionist. I'm probably going to lower my membership to another level. Well, that's called greasing the palm. But I wanted you to get the money I was going to give Ant. I'm not renewing my subscription to Compound.
Well, now make it 5.
I'll try and find some stuff to send you, please.
Please, Jeff.
That's what we love. Do you have an email?
That's
Dropbox?
a good point, though. Like, if you happen to be the Garrett and Steve Club member, you also get to send us in production stuff.
Of course,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. So just let everyone know.
You're top tier. You get every tier plus you're on the board. That's not that. Oh, here we go. A $25 a month Booth Boy with a link that I have not clicked yet.
Oh, I think I clicked it.
Oh,
It was a good one. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So Jim from Florida, you sent a bunch of videos. We're gonna get to those later on. N Harold,
have you seen this?
Okay,
This is a
I
good
have
one.
seen this. This is very funny. This reminds me. Do you remember on Garrett and Steve when I brought up that black emo band
Yeah.
and played the audio
Yeah.
first?
I almost feel like we did this bit already, kind of.
Yeah.
But the comments had way better answers than we had.
The comments slaughtered us. Yeah, okay, I think we came up with a couple of black puns. But yeah, the comments of this were 1,000 times better than anything we did. All right, let me get this off the screen. There it is. And let me present, without any further ado, N. Harold's submission for the Booth Boys Booth Boy thing. All right, let me get that full screen shit. Yo, we motherfucker got full screen and shit.
He's against child support.
Black 182, that's pretty good. My Criminal Romance, hilarious. 30 Seconds to Jail. For those of you on audio only, because there's a good amount of you, what we're watching is there's a black
Garage band.
garage band that's just playing Blink 182. And the comments that are popping up are like, look at this, 30 Seconds to Jail, 13,000 likes. That's so fucking funny. The African American Rejects, hilarious. Audio Slaves, Guns N' Rosa Parks, Lincoln Dark. God damn.
I still haven't seen my favorite yet. I'm hoping it comes out.
Good Charlotte. System of a Brown. Drown in Pools. Voting for Crack. That one's just mean. All is in Chains. God damn.
God.
Three Hoods Down. All right. Rob Zombie. Perfect. From All Eat World. Metallica. Metallica with 2 G's. Smashing Watermelons. Matchbox 20 to Life. Which one was your favorite?
Wow, so they didn't play. It was Breaking Into Benjamin's House. Yeah. I think I saw like a Twitter thread about this video and it just had like the best comments on the video. That's right. Breaking Into Benjamin's House.
Do you think if you were a black boy in this black boy band that would be discouraging, or that would make you like, oh, that's funny, I get it, because we're black?
I mean, if everyone's the same and I'm just all of a sudden black, like I would think it's funny, so why wouldn't I think it's funny if I'm black, kind of thing? But I don't know.
But you're not black.
Yeah, but I'm not black.
You don't
know
understand
the
the black experience.
I know.
You know what the fuck you're talking about.
Maybe.
You know how hurt they were by those words? You just set all of them back 300 years.
Audio slaves.
I don't know. I really liked Metallica. That's how I just am going to pronounce Metallica from now on. I'm a big Metallica fan.
Well, who sent that in?
That was from N. Harold.
Thank you, Harold. That was a great video.
You know what the N stands for, right? We can't say it on YouTube. But
no. Nitrogen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Metallica, Harold. Well, thank you, Harold. That was excellent work. We have a bunch more, but we're going to spread them out throughout the week. We don't want to blow our big fat load all in one night.
Yeah.
So, Jim, I know you sent a bunch and you're excited, but your videos will be sparsed.
We should play one of Jim's because it's like about Trump getting shot.
Okay.
I think it's the last one he sent. And I haven't watched it yet. And I don't know if it's funny or not, but Jim sent it, so it's probably pretty good at least. And I feel like this is going to be old if we try to play it later or something.
Oh, God, ads. It's all right. We can skip it in a moment. I've seen this. There are 2 versions of this. I liked the other version. So what this is an AI Donald Trump Many Men song. Have you ever heard the song Many Men by 50 Cent?
I only because I think I heard it because he played it or something with a picture of Donald Trump behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a song. This is the 50 Cent like iconic song about getting shot
Getting
9 times
shot.
outside Jamaica, Queens. And it's about many men wish death upon me, blood my dog and I can't see.
Was he shot 9 times at once?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
His voice changed. 50 Cent, he got shot in the mouth. Like it hit him in the face, in the body. He got fucked up, but
Holy
was
shit.
totally fine afterward. The only thing that changed is his voice. Like he literally talked different afterward because he got his fucking like jaw blown open, like Gino.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So yeah, 50 Cent. So this is directly after Trump got shot at. They already had like I feel like it was not even 24 hours before there was an AI Trump singing "Many Men."
Oh,
Now
okay.
I think this one alters the lyrics, but the one I tweeted out, I put it on Twitter, is just Trump's voice singing the actual song. I fucking love. I thought it was great. It literally made me like smile and laugh the whole time I was listening to it because it's just his voice. It's perfect. Many men, wish death, blood in my dog, and I can't see. Like, so this, I think this is the same, similar, but I think it's got. Well, let's just listen to it. Let's make sure
people are seeing it. We'll get it up in a second.
Many men like wish death upon me, blood in my eye, dog, and I. President is what I'm destined to be, but Democrats trying to take my life away. Put a hole in my ear, now you gon' see. Put a call into all my security. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me, cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men, that's a lot of men. Many, many, many,
I like
many
that.
men.
I like
Wish
those little
death on
comments.
me, Lord, I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me. These pussy Democrats put the money on my head. Go get your refund, motherfucker, cause I ain't dead. I'm the orange in the fruit bowl that ain't been found. I'm the Republican king, and I ain't been crowned. When I rally, something special happens every time. I'm the greatest, something like America in its prime. I rip the concrete jungle, I ain't
This
never been
one's
humble. This
like a
race
voice
hot,
actor.
cause I stay ready to rumble. Got a temper, Joe, go
Pop
ahead.
the bone out.
Lose your head.
And
I'm
this is a
crazy.
complete
I rock
song
camel up
parody.
between
This
her
is
legs.
like-
I ride a round cap on my head.
This is
Chip
G
on my
Morning
shoulder.
too.
Till I win this
Yeah.
presidential race, pushing this beef ain't over. Many men.
Yeah, I like the original one better. I like the
Okay.
fucking. I could probably pull it up real quick. Stop sharing that shit. Because I liked the original actual song where he just he said saying the N-word and throwing around all the actual lyrics instead of Joe Biden, here come for me, I'll come and get you.
Some Todd lyrics.
Yeah. Here, let's see. Let me fucking hit the skiz, do the share screen. Black. Nope. Black. Nope. Black. There it is.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And leaders trying to take my life away from my I put a hole in the nigga for fucking with me. Put my back on the wall, now you gon' see. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me, cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men, many men wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look
sounds
to the
more
sky
like
no more. Have mercy on me. And these pussy niggas put money on my head. Go on, get your beef from motherfucker. I ain't gay. I'm the diamond in the dirt that ain't been found.
He
I'm the
really did
underground
this with
king,
50 Cent.
and I ain't been.
There
How-
is a future very close that happens
Yeah.
because right after he got shot, 50 Cent, I think it was a day later or 2 days later, he had a concert, like
Yeah,
a
that's
club
what I'm
show,
saying. Yeah.
and he behind him on like a big screen, he had the Get Rich or Die Trying album art up with Trump's head on it. And he said, he was talking into the mic, like to the crowd, like, Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. This motherfucker gets shot out, and all of a sudden I'm trending. He's like, I don't get it,
Huh.
but I'm gonna go with it.
He gets blown by Chelsea Handler if he doesn't vote for him.
Well, Chelsea Handler blowjobs aside, it might be in 50's best interest to go with this because
Yeah.
it's a tidal wave of money. He puts
Oh
out an
my
album
God.
with Trump.
If he gets the rich white Republicans that would never listen to him to be fans of him, even just selling a single or something.
Does that they just redo Many Men
Yeah.
with Trump on the song?
Uh-huh.
He tried to shoot me. He missed.
Would Trump say nigga?
Yeah.
He would?
50 said it was okay.
Yeah.
And
That's what
probably
you
already
need.
has.
You need to have him say at least once in the song
Yeah.
just for it to be fun.
He's got us with a hard R too. He's got to keep his base happy. He's got to keep people happy. You can't just be, selling out like fucking Hillary Clinton with the hot sauce in her bag.
Ugh.
He's got to. I got to keep it real. I'm gonna drop a hard R on you, 50, but I promise I don't mean it. Just got to keep everyone happy. Everyone happy. All right, back to the super chats because we are out of time.
Jeez. Sorry that we took so long to get to these super chats. We just
Chat.
I don't know how to schedule it out. Like,
Yeah, that's another thing we're figuring out is because from what I understand, and I saw it happen, the more we read them, the more came in. And when we weren't reading them, there was like a halt.
yeah.
So we got to kind of read them. Because I don't know if you know, dude, they're sending money. There's like money.
Yeah. Wait, that's real?
It's like cash.
Damn.
There's claims.
Holy shit.
So if we keep reading these fucking things, send money in. Brian Kate. Garrett belly button.
Did I show it?
You're gonna now. You get lint in there? Oh, that's a noise I wish I never heard in my life. Jesus Christ.
That's some lint in there.
I'm only asking because my belly button is a lint factory. I always that's nothing. Dude, I'll pull out a quarter of lint on like a daily basis. Especially if I have like a new t-shirt on with all new lint building up in there. I can fucking knit you a sweater with comes out of my fat fuck belly button.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm a lint boy. I don't know if I should be embarrassed, cucked, or just proud and happy.
But
But,
the t-shirt so linty?
Yes, but what happens that makes me feel awkward is I'll be walking around with my shirt off, and my wife will come over and yank belly button lint out of my stomach, and I'm just like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that.
Oh
but
my God.
thank you, thank you for getting that. It feels.
How is it like whenever it's in there? Like I gotta like rub the belly button and kind of get it to come out. Like it does.
Well, I just took a shower, so there's nothing in there yet. But I get an all dayer going. I could fucking again, a complete wad of cloth. I don't know why. It's obviously got something to do with my size and shape. Because I don't remember being younger ever having belly button lint like I do now.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Kate. Justin, what's up, Just Steve, you should school Garrett at some Monopoly for an episode. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think.
Did you hear there's a new Monopoly out? Like Monopoly Draw or something like that, where it's like 15-minute games.
Yes, there's a couple of those. I played
Okay.
one of them, Monopoly Deal, and it's
Deal,
cards.
maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, where you get cards. It's awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not Monopoly.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a card game. It's a card game that uses a Monopoly shell.
Oh, all
Behind
right.
It is all the properties and shit. And the way you win is you get a Monopoly, I think, or you get 3 Monopolies to win, or if you do some other thing. But it's a card game and it's
But you're
pretty
not
fast.
rolling the dice and moving around the board and stuff.
No board. It's all card moves and all like you can fuck other people over with your cards and steal their cards and shit.
Like kind of Uno Monopoly? Like
Kind
draw
of,
four,
but
kind of.
not like that. No,
Oh.
it's more like property centric.
Mhm.
And like you really want to get all of the same color and to win. But yeah. Oh, this next question in. coming in from my boy Friggity. Thank you, Mr. Frigg. You ever talk about when you got roofied? I have not talked. I forget that ever even happened at times. God damn it. I wish the show wasn't basically over because that's a long, fun story.
Can we save it for tomorrow? Will we remember?
Yeah, let's tease tomorrow with the story of when I got fucking roofied. And it wasn't regular roofie like I passed out. It was drugs. Like they put some shit in my drink.
Wow.
I don't know if they fucked up the mix and it was supposed to put me out, but it not only didn't put me out, but I was like tripping. It was like, I think there was Molly in it. So like
Wow.
whatever was in it, plus the Molly was, like, I was fucked up.
Wow. This happened to my friend. He was staying at an Airbnb, like above a bar or something. And he went to the bar and had a drink or whatever. And I guess he made it back to the apartment and he like missed his flight and slept till like 4 in the afternoon or something and didn't hear any alarms going off and was really weirded out. Like didn't know what happened, but there was like all this weird circumstances in the bar. Yeah. So I can't wait to hear your story.
Yeah, mine didn't go like that at all. Mine was the opposite, which is why I think the guy who fucked us over, like, he fucked up.
Oh.
Because I think he was trying to roofie a girl, and he definitely did, because he roofied me and some girl. But well, I'll write that down. Tomorrow I will tell you all about the time. I'm sorry, Friggity, that I didn't get to that sooner, because I would have loved to tell that story tonight with all the other drug shit. But tomorrow I'll tell you about the time I got roofied. Honestly, again, it was fun because I think it was like the first time I ever really took hard drugs too. And it was against my will. Maybe that's what really opened the door. Doc Jones 73, add me to the list of cancels. How else could I afford a spot on the wall?
Nice. That's 6.
That's right, Doc Jones. Recently spoke with him. On Twitter, he hit me up. He's on the wall.
Awesome. Can't wait for that plaque to come in.
It's coming in this week.
Yep.
So thank you, Doc Jones. Thank you for being a member of our exclusive club. Thank you for slinging grease. Beck's back. Call Chrissy and ask her. Screw Gino. Maybe we'll call her tomorrow. Maybe we'll have Chrissy on. If she's got time for us, maybe we'll call her and ask her about that. Because that's
ask her about idea. What?
Well, this probably came in when we were talking about her
thing?
not going to censored. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be fun. We'll talk about it.
That is a good idea. Yeah, because we asked Frank about it, and he said she would be down. Not that he has to give her permission.
He gave her permission. We got Frank's permission to have Chrissy on. So yeah, Beck, we're gonna call her. We'll do that tomorrow. Again, I'm sorry we mismanaged our time today somehow. I felt like I don't even know what the fuck we talked about. And the whole fucking show went by. We got to keep it down to 2 hours so that it's a watchable thing. People can't fucking sit around watching a 4-hour stream
and your wife
4 times a week. And also everyone's got to go to bed. So yeah, Dr. Tongue's 3D House of Beef. I just like, that's a good name. Why do you not want to make all the money possible? Good question. I'm assuming that's in reference to the memberships on YouTube. Thing. Because why don't we?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I want to keep it simple for people and not just fucking gouge you guys for money. I want you to get what you're paying for.
Yeah.
Like I want to give a thing that is, I'm paying for this and this is what you get, without any like, oh, you can also get the membership, which all gives you fucking jack shit that Patreon doesn't.
It also allows fans to treat other fans that maybe can't subscribe or something to the Patreon. I don't know. I don't know if you can make like member exclusive videos. So like if he gifts the guy who said he's too poor and wants us to keep the episodes up, maybe if he gifts him a membership, then we could keep those videos up for the members.
Right.
And not, I don't know. We'll have to look into it.
Yeah. Again, one of the on the list of things to look into, like replacing the Chinese soundboard and getting a real HD camera, not a webcam, and spice rack with more.
I still do that too.
Dr. Tongue's 3D House Beef. Why do we not? We do want, but we don't want to feel like we're being cheap and annoying.
We're being Aaron.
Yeah. Hey, wait, you think we get him pay for that too? Aaron loves getting people to pay for things that wait, you think we can pay for that too?
All the time.
Hell Brent for leather. He is a booth boy.
We're up to 7.
So thank you, Brent. I know Brent canceled mine too. Kept come Friday and got GNS.
Nice.
GNS Digital.
And we got to work out that heavy metal quiz too with Jameson.
Jameson, Brent, and me.
You, yeah.
I know Metallica.
I'll make the quiz. I just have to. I'll reach out to Jameson and see like what day he could come on or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably, that should be a Wednesday show if we can get him to come to Queens.
Oh God, I don't know if he'd come into the city. I would almost think Jameson would want it because he has shows and shit all the time too. But
maybe we can make it line up with the time he's in the city.
That's true. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
We'll make that happen. Well, thank you for canceling.
Hey Jameson, you want to come to the sweat box?
God, we need to do something about that. Good old John McCoy. Hey, Mr. McCoy. Also canceled my compound sub. Gave the money to you guys. Always look forward to my Thursday nights now, and I get to look forward to 5 nights a week of Garrett and Steve forever.
Nice.
Sure do.
Well, at least 4 nights a week.
The 5th day is bonus.
Yeah.
I think that'll be the idea. We'll put bonus out on Fridays, so you get something. Yeah, might as well get something while you're doing nothing. Losers. Pulper 80, 1 gifted membership for Jaquan G.
He deserves it.
Jaquan. I always see Jaquan in the chat.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. Nick Jefferson, I'm letting my compound subscription expire this Thursday, and I'm a Booth Boy Patreon member. So there.
Nice.
There's another.
9.
Mr. Jefferson, thank
I
you.
gotta call Tom Shalhoub back and tell him.
Yes, call Tony Shalhoub back. Tell him to stop washing his hands for 2 seconds so you can tell him about all the people that stopped subscribing. Pulper 80, I gifted membership for personal bodyguard, David Skywalker. Good. I'm glad you gifted it to him. By the way, what people are doing is because we don't have this membership super sticker thing, they're just doing it anyway. I just don't, because I was like, how do you do the membership thing? We don't have it. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete moron. This is very funny. Good job, Pulper. Peter Sky Parker, Monopoly Go. Pulper 80, super sticker. Just making their own stickers now. That's hilarious. It's great. Monopoly Go is a game. It's an app on your phone, and it is awful. It's not Monopoly. I don't know what the fuck you'd call it. It's one of these games where you have to just keep logging in after a bunch of time passes so you can build houses and attack other people's houses.
Oh God, one of those.
It's not Monopoly. Like it's not. There's no. I don't understand.
And then, were they trying to rip off Pokemon Go? Like, why'd they go?
Pokemon Go to the polls. No, it's not even Pokemon Go. It's like there's a million other games that are the exact same. This tower shit where you just it's Farmville. Like plant these seeds and then come back in 3 hours, or you can pay us and we can do it right now. It's just pay to speed up the game. I really hated that game because it's not Monopoly. I don't know what the fuck it is. Nick Giordano canceled mine too.
10.
Giving my money to the good guys. Well, thank you, Mr. Giordano.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining the Sausage and Peppers Club for men. All right, I think we're down to the last one.
Whew.
Now we can let my wife sleep. She's got work early in the morning. I feel terrible. Gah. Hey, Gah. Another men benefit. We all look good in green.
Could never wear green, a compound. Now I can finally express myself.
Yeah. They suffocated our freedom,
Yeah.
our speech, free speech network. Why can't I wear green in front of the green screen? Where's the free speech and that freedom of expression?
God, always handcuffing us.
Always cuffing. Well, thank you, Gah.
Thank you, Gah.
Another men benefit. We all look good in green. Corn.
We all do look good in green.
Corn. All right. Well, with that, it is time for everyone's favorite part of the day.
Do you have the new video?
Why do you think I would have that ready? What am I, some kind of guy with a brain? What do you think? I have a skull with a brain inside of it that has stuff ready when I'm supposed to because I fucking am not retarded. Whoops. Here we go. 5-fan Photoshop. A Bill Schultz diehard Morning alumni sent us a graphic for our favorite game here, Cap in the Rack. There's more super chats coming in.
Oh boy.
And I have it right here. Don't think I don't. If you think I don't have it right here, you're
No, you have it. You
a
got it right there.
fucking-
There it is.
piece of shit liar who doesn't know. I hope this is here we go, full screen, baby.
Awesome explosion at the end.
I love the way it says it. Cap in the rack. And backgrounds there.
He almost got asked through to redo his key line.
Really fucking love. 5-fan
Thank you,
said,
5-fan.
if either of us can get the spice rack to explode, bonus points, obviously. So
I think we could do that.
we've settled on each layer is a point because they're all difficult in their own way.
Uh-huh.
And like he said, if you make the whole spice rack explode and you blow up the whole apartment, that's 2 points.
Okay.
So
Automatic win.
well, no, you just get 2 points.
Oh.
So yeah, the whole house is engulfed in flames and there are chunks of us everywhere. If I made 3 caps already and that was your only one, you still
Yeah.
lose.
Oh, damn it.
But it's a 2-pointer. So
All right. All right.
if you had a chance to come back. So when we take a peek-see at the rack right here. Would you
There's
like
a
to?
lot of spices on there.
There sure is. We used them this week. I think the cumin, something. I moved something to get it for my wife, and I just heard a cap go chicka, chicka, dingling around up there. Then I was like, "Oh, I forgot." This is just like the New York City compound studios, where once a cap's up there, that's that cap's spot.
Yeah.
That's where that cap is.
Oh, remember how mad Anthony got when I like cleared it out after a year or something?
That's how mad everyone got. You gotta move the caps.
But there was like so many in the gap. Like I had a.
First of all, it's a piece of history. You don't fucking.
True.
You don't move history.
True.
Also, it's part of the game. If you can't get a new cap in because old caps are in the way, that's your problem.
Tough luck.
You
yeah.
suck.
True.
You better. Part of the new game is you got to knock the old caps out to get yours in. We're not
All
up to
right.
that yet. The
No.
rack, we still got a fresh rack, completely fresh rack. There's like 2 caps up there, I think, and they're all on top shelf.
You're at home, so you get to go first.
No, home team goes second.
Oh yeah, damn. All right then, fine. I'm gonna make mine first. You have nothing to do. Am I counting to prepare you?
I'm gonna watch you with a keen eye, and I'm gonna figure out when you're going, and I'm gonna flip this camera around. I went early.
Oh,
That is a miss.
hit the rim, and then I think it went in the fresh direct box below.
So that all of you who are Fresh Direct customers, you just won. Garrett just won you $5 off your Fresh Direct order.
Cool, awesome.
Just call Fresh Direct, tell them Garrett and Steve said I get $5 off, and they'll totally give you money off. Promise that's not real or true at all. But I love when the baseball teams do that. Like they had a deal with Taco Bell. I don't remember what team or if it was just the MLB in general. It was like if someone steals a base in this game, it's 2 free tacos.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Especially at like basketball games, where it's like if they score over 120 points or something, and then everyone's going crazy when it's
Yeah. I go crazy for the free chicken sandwiches. But anywho, Isamaigo. Kaburu. Kaburu. Isu.
I was watching the camera and I didn't see it go in. Where'd it go? Top?
Top shelf.
Oh my God, is that the one in between the two
No,
spices?
that one's been there the whole time. Mine is it's in the back. You didn't see it go in on camera?
No.
We have to work on the angles. I might have to fucking do this.
See, is that
Kaburu.
Yeah, it looks a little better.
More well lit.
Yeah.
All right, you're up, Kip. 1-0.
Here we go. Now people can watch me hit this one. Oh, hit the roof. Hit the roof and it still almost went in. Damn it.
You would dishonor Kaburu. All right. Shimo-chan. Iho. Sumimasen. Since I got the top shelf already, I think I'm going to go middle shelf now. Here we go. Mid shelf.
Oh! I watched in person. I didn't watch the cam. I can't.
Oh,
That one-
sumimasen.
Hit this. Hit the paprika. That's definitely paprika, that red one.
Or cayenne. Could be cayenne.
Cayenne's more orange.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, this paprika. Fucking, I don't know spices. All right. Isayuta.
I gotta pick. I'm gonna go bottom. I'm calling bottom. But whatever it goes in, I don't care.
Garrett's bottoming. Bottoming Garrett. Hit the middle shelf.
Fuck.
No bottoming there.
No, sucked.
Is that your last cap?
That was my last cap.
All right, so this is just a victory lap. I already got my one.
Miss.
I'm gonna. What was that?
Miss.
Here, you go.
Hope you miss.
Are you calling Anthony? Here,
Hey, Missy.
Miss. King of beers. Bingo Kiru. All right. I want to hit that middle shelf again, but I really like
That's the hardest one to hit. There's
I-
no spaces in the middle shelf.
middle shelf. We're going middle shelf. Here we go. Okay.
Oh!
I
top.
accidentally got it on the top shelf.
I saw it. I watched the camera that time. I saw it go in the
All right,
top.
good. You were.
The light helped.
I think that's the way to be
Wow.
from here on out.
So even if I made the
Turn the
spice
light
rack
around.
explode with a cap right now, we'd only tie.
Only a tie. If you blow me up, blow yourself up, kill both of us, blow us through this wall,
Ah, what's the point?
tie game.
Kiss your sister.
We would
Yeah.
have to in Valhalla. We'd have to finish and try to make our way.
I had a cap returned to me.
I missed. All right, let's read the last of the bunch of super chats.
Oh
that
my
came in,
God.
and then we're done. That's it.
Thank you,
We'll be
everyone.
back. We'll be back
We
tomorrow.
really appreciate the super chat.
As long
We
as
hope they're like entertaining enough, or we make them entertaining enough that we're not just
yeah,
sitting here reading super
Listen,
chats.
we fucking love it. We
Yeah.
love the attention. We love you guys love hanging out with us here. But we will be back tomorrow, and we will do more reading. Nick 2 super sticker. Excellent. Pulper 80 super sticker for Ga. She be good at color. Totally not Stevie Lou. Another remember shim for Ga.
Another membership for God. Oh, nice.
Hi, this is Dustin. Super sticker. It's just fake super stickers coming in.
Yeah,
Thank you,
because it's
Pulper
like
80.
usually like over $50 is red, yet they're making their super chats red with the super sticker somehow.
Yeah, they're sticking.
Nice.
Ga 80 super tipper ship. Thank you, Ga 80 super tipper ship from Anonymous. $2 from Pulper 80. Pulper's been in the chat.
We will.
Please split this huge super chat with Gino.
Now 3 ways, or Steve and I get
$1 and he gets
50
$1?
cents, 50 cents, and Gino gets $1.
I think it's 3 ways.
So okay.
So it's 2 divided by 3. $100
I
bucks.
can't do that. Yeah, I think it's $100.
I think we give him $100. Here's another one from Anonymous. Ban Gino.
Hmm.
All right.
Possibly.
$2, you're in. He's banned. Pulverati, Anonymous has done some sleuthing. Justin, what's up, Just? $5 beer. You don't call it bottoming anymore. It's called Ginoing. And Misery Loves Onions. Please give this $1.40 to Pulper80, none for Gino.
Will do.
Deal. You got it.
Ooh, I gotta pee again.
Well, perfect timing.
Yeah.
Because I think we are out of time for Garrett and Steve. Thank you all
Thanks for watching,
for being
everyone.
a part of this journey.
Back tomorrow.
We'll be back right here. Bugging the shit out of y'all. Tomorrow night. That's Garrett going to pee in the dark. And that's us for now. Take down that number that's in the bottom corner of the screen if you want to call Garrett tomorrow. We're going to definitely open up that line again and see how that goes. And yeah, we'll be taking some super chats. Thanks for watching. That's Garrett and Steve. And you're gay. End stream.